Yes, hello and welcome to Coogee Oval, our Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup Finals, semi-finals action here. The Randy Pete's taking on the Manly Waratahs. What a semi-final we've got set up for you today. As I said, if you're listening through Sydney Sports Radio and Triple H 100.1 FM, we're brought to you by our great station sponsor in Menulog, and we also welcome everybody that is listening via Frogbox, via the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel. We look forward to bringing you for the coverage of this great T20 match on this lovely Sunday afternoon here at Coogee for a place in the big one, the big Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup Final, which will be same time, same place next week. Well, we don't know if it'll be the same place, but we know it will be next Sunday afternoon. So we're looking forward to some great cricket action. And to joining me in today's broadcast, firstly, Kiwi McRonish. Kiwi, mate, great to have you back. As I said, we saw some great T20 action last Sunday out at Sydney Uni. Manly, two big wins that sees them through here to this game this afternoon. Yeah, absolutely great to be here. Good crowd here, very welcoming. The staff here, thank you very much. And Randwick Petersham at home today will be pretty fired up. They came off that win against Mossman last week, where Mossman got 8 for 159. They got 75 without loss and one on the Duckworth Lewis. So, but Manly coming in with two good wins last Sunday as well. Not quite as full strength this week, but semi-final pressure. We'll see how they go. They're batting first, Manly, as well. Yeah, they certainly are. They'll be donning the pads for this one, and also joining us, Georgia Lomas, Victorian Georgia. I said a big clash here today. I said Manly missing a few of their big players from last week, but yeah, some big ins though for the Randy Petes as well.
Oh, absolutely. Good afternoon, listeners. Yes, we are in for one spectacular game at such a lovely location as well. The vibes are out, the atmosphere is out. It is obviously an invitation to the big dance, the final dance, the grand final, which everybody is going for. As we were saying, Manly haven't quite got the same team as last week as well. Is that a tactic? Do you rest those players before, you know, the grand final, so you bring in your strongest team? Unfortunately, you know, maybe sometimes there are some holidays that just go around and we all need a bit of a break here and there. I'll completely agree with that. But no, it is going to be a fantastic day. Watching the Randy Petes lads warm up as well. They're ready to go. They know their plan. You know, who's going to execute today and who's going to walk away with that golden ticket.
Yeah, well said. Manly as well, having a couple out due to rep duty. Charlie Stobo, Ollie Davies, Ryan Hadley, and Tell all down in Melbourne for the one-dayer that will be on tomorrow from the Junction Oval. So, as I said, there'll be some players that will be having to step up for Manly. As I said, Jay Lent and Joel Davies, we know, will be out from the team that played at Sydney Uni last week. So, as I said, there's some changes for them. As I said, as we tick down towards first ball in about 6 minutes' time, we'll go through the two lineups for you. Firstly, the away team in Manly. You've got Aidan Beadle, Heelan Beadle, my apologies, Andrew Bolton, Matt Brewster will be taking the gloves with no Jay Lenton. Adam Crosswaite yet again makes his way up from Melbourne to play for the Waratahs. Root Dillon, Lewis Evans, Joel Foster will be skippering the team yet again. Ashkay Joseph, Miles Kapoor, Julian Osborne, Nicholas Tui, Zach Trewartha, and Ed Hull. That's obviously the squad that's been announced for this game. For the home side, we have Austin Moore, Daniel Sams coming in, as I said, the Sydney Thunder BBL player, Edkor Singh, Paramapal, Riley Air, the skipper, Anthony Sams will be taking the gloves, Luke Callahan, Ashley Burton, Ben Montidoro, Ben Mitchell, Alexander Lee Young coming across from North Sydney, Jason Ralston, and Daya Singh. So, as I said, two strong lineups, all things considered, Georgia.
Absolutely. We have some fantastic people and some squads ready to go as we watch the quick photo being taken, the team photo, and then everyone move the chairs off the field quickly. Like, we're going to have to get started. You got to love club cricket, hey? It's like, let's get the photo before everybody gets hot and sweaty and before nobody wants to actually smile.
Well, of course.
Fair enough, hey.
Well, as I said, it's all about the socials.
Always.
Need to make sure...
we got to look good. We got to be ready, eh?
100%.
Always.
We love that. We love that. But I can see that umpires Mitch Clayton and Lauren McGill are out on boundaries edge. Said the two openers for Manly as well out there. So going to get started nice and early here this afternoon. As I said, we see the people walking in front of the frog box, which is great.
Hey, we get what we get, and we don't get upset, right? Like we've been so well looked after today by Randy Peets, and we do thank them and all the clubs. You know, that do accommodate us because sometimes it can be just that extra person who's adding to the stress. But no, we are so appreciative of the clubs and all the clubs who do give us the time and energy and dedication and appreciation as well.
Yeah, no, look, we're very lucky that, as I said, we had Sydney Uni last week that were awesome. We've been to Mossman, we've been to Blacktown, and as I said, they've all been...
We've been everywhere almost.
Yeah, we feel like almost like the Leyland brothers at the moment going around, but as I said, we will be next week as well at the grand final, wherever that may end up being. I'm sure we'll hopefully find out later tonight as these results come in and they get announced. As I said, we'll also try and keep you up to date with all the other games going on around Sydney town and around Australia. I know Georgia will be keeping an eye on the women's
always
Premier Cricket that will be on as well. And can't forget the first one-dayer over in Perth, Australia, taking on India. That's about to start as well at the same time as this, with Australia having won the toss and electing to bowl. So, as I said, we'll try and give you scores.
We've got all the content games today.
We do. As I said, this is what we can do here on Triple H and Sydney Sports Radio. We can certainly multitask.
Somewhat.
Yes, we can. We try, but...
we do our best.
We do our best. But as I said, there's a lot going on today. A lot of cricket being played. We love that it's summer. As I said, love being here by the beach at Coogee. As I said,
what a ground.
It is one of the most
It's a great ground, isn't it?
Most picturesque places to play. One of in Sydney town.
Good save there. One of.
Well, it is. As I said, there is plenty of others. There are others as well. But as I said, like when you think of, you want to send a postcard over to England, who are starting their very early winter. I'm sure they'll be very jealous until they all head on their planes over here to be joining the Barmy Army in a couple of weeks' time. We do welcome all our English friends if you are watching on Frogbox via the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel, and we also thank everybody that is listening through Triple H 100.1 FM Sydney Sports Radio. It's proudly delivered by our great station sponsors in Menulog. But players and umpires are all out in the middle. They're going to be starting bowling from the northern end here at Coogee Oval, and to take you through the first 5 overs, Kiwi Mick Reinish.
Thank you, Matt Mears. Yes, so Daniel Sams to open up the bowling here. Semi-final time. Who's going to make the final next Sunday? We'll find out very soon. Opening the batting for Manly, Matt Brewster at the striker's end, who was very explosive last week. Right-handed batter, and Joel Foster at the non-strikers.
Everyone protect the cars.
Everyone protect the cars. Beautiful conditions here at Coogee Oval. What a ground. The palm trees surrounding the beach in the distance. This is when you can smell the barbecues. This is when you can get the tomato sauce out and chuck it on the sausages.
Chuck it on the barbie.
Oh, yeah. This is what cricket's all about.
It is summer. It is summer. Therefore, it is the season for cricket. We love it. And it just means it is wrapping up to the end of the year as well.
Yeah, yep, it's coming. So here goes the first ball of the semi-final. Sams now to Brewster. Short, goes for it. Through to the keeper for no run. It's pretty short delivery there.
So what, Brewster was, he knew what he wanted his plan to be, and that was hit the ball.
Brewster was very good last week, especially in that win against Eastern Suburbs in the 10 a.m. game last Sunday. And Joel Foster played a good knock in the quarter-final win against Sydney University. Manly impressive in that double-header win last Sunday. As Daniel Sams again, a very experienced player. Oh, he's gone for this one. Hoiks it out. Doesn't quite split the fielders on the fence. And they will run through for a single. So the intention's very clear. I think, Georgia, that Manly would be thinking here, we need to get a pretty decent score because Randwick Petersham have got a very strong side.
Absolutely. I mean, you can already see the intent. They're coming out with aggression as well. They're showing it, you know, playing the pull shot, playing the hook shot already, and we can see what they're trying to do. Just, I think the game plan at this point, as many runs on the board as we can. We don't want to be silly about it too early on because you still got forever. T20 may seem shorter than other formats, but you still have adequate time to get prepared and to put a total on the board that is defendable.
So here goes Sams now to Foster, left-handed batter on strike. Just glides this one off his hip. They'll run through for one. Matter of fact, they'll come through for a second. Pretty good running there by the opening pair for Manly, wearing their dark blue strip with the white blue or light blue numbers. Randwick Petersham, their traditional green and yellow strip. Quite a breezy day here with a 2:30 start.
I tell you what, spectacular conditions. As we can see, the sunbakers out. They are soaking up the sunshine. A few people starting to rock up from around the car park as well.
Right next to the beach.
Yeah, I've
it's great
seen
ground.
some. I mean, what more could you want?
Oh, he's hit just one for
gorgeous.
4. Down to third man, no control over the shot. But
with
these
that
early
pace-
overs, Georgia, Manly's got to try and get things moving early.
I mean,
To try and what you probably call an upset if they can get the win, but they want to start well.
absolutely. I mean, well, with that pace, you just have to get bat on ball, and it's going to go somewhere. Anywhere near the edge of that bat in particular. As we were saying last week, we've seen some of these bats, the edges they have, the wood that goes into them, and get it semi near the sweet spot or even near the edge, and the ball just goes.
Oh, he's turned them inside out here. They're actually going to get through for a single. And that's a bye. So 1 ball left in the first over. No wicket for 8. Manly winning the toss and batting first.
Look at how far back the keeper is standing.
It's far, isn't he?
I mean, we were talking about...
Probably, what, about 25 metres?
At least. Like last week we were talking about, you know, Tim Cummins, the captain of Sydney University, and their matchups. Can you imagine what the Sam's Christmas Bash matchups must be like? That must be insane. I would not be joining in that game. Poor Nan would probably cop one around the grill.
Slower ball. Deceives them there outside the off stump. 1 over gone. And Manly 8 without loss. Pretty good start here. Not losing a wicket in the first over. And a few runs on the board.
Fantastic start with the fantastic weather going hand in hand, as we see. It's nice to see these people coming out. They've got the beverages ready to go. Maybe a bit of a day. Make a day of it. Why not?
Yep.
I mean, you've got the time. You've got the weather. Fantastic.
Of course, the winner of this game will take on the winner of the Bankstown versus Western Suburbs game, which is the other semi-final being played at the same time at Pradhan Park. It will be Daya Singh to open up the bowling here at the other end for Randwick Petersham, wearing the green bandana. It's almost like a tropical feeling when you come here, isn't it? It's kind of like...
Do you want an update from the other game?
Oh, yeah, we'll get to that soon. We'll get to that. Was there an early wicket? Or?
Yeah, there was.
Well, I was going to say, if you're bringing it up in the first over, there must have been something
There
going
must have
on.
been.
Here goes Singh now to Foster. Pushes us into the onside for a single. What was that update?
So currently Bankstown won the toss and elected to bat first. Unfortunately, my Wi-Fi is playing a bit of games on me now, but I can tell you in the first over, it is 1 wicket for 2 runs.
There we go.
Semi-final cricket.
Yep.
And once my phone updates, we'll be able to get you a few more details.
We will keep you updated with the Australia-India
Well, I can tell you that
day-night match in Perth.
Joel Broccoli out LBW to Dawson for a golden duck.
Oof.
So here goes Brewster on strike. He can be quite an explosive batsman. Singh to bowl.
I look forward to that, mate.
And that's no run as he hoiks it into the onside. Pretty big boundaries here at Coogee Oval. The tropical beach feeling right next to the ground. People sort of popping over for the beach for a look at the cricket, or vice versa, through the day.
It works both ways.
Yeah. But that breeze definitely keeping that temperature so
bearable.
that it's not too hot. It's about 25 degrees. Here goes Singh again. He's gone down the ground. It's a chance. And he's got him. Ooh. Caught him bowled. So Brewster, one of the danger men for Manly, is gone. Trying to hit that for 6 into the beach, really. And he's pretty much just hit it straight up. And that's the early breakthrough here for the Randy Pates. And coming to the wicket to bat now will be Akshay Joseph.
I tell you what, it didn't quite sound right off the bat. Definitely didn't. Obviously going a kilometre in the air.
Yeah, it went pretty high. And with that breeze, it would have been swirling around a bit with that catch. It's not easy.
Around. It's in the sun. You could see the bowler like kind of throwing his hands up to block the sun.
Yeah.
Well, the last thing you want to do is wear the ball on your face, but no, he did well to get that under control and to take the catch cleanly without making a meal of it. So great work there, and unfortunate to lose a wicket so early on.
So Brewster there, he's an aggressive opening batter, and he'll be going back to the pavilion below us. Akshay Joseph, who was quite adventurous with his batting last week, didn't mind pulling out the reverse sweep early on, and it's 1 for 9 here after 1.3 overs. The crowd gathered around the ground as he takes guard now, does Akshay Joseph. Bit of an all-rounder in this side. Probably hear the breeze coming through the sound effects here on Triple H Sydney Sports Radio and Frogbox. Oh, he's played that late. It's going to be 4. Pretty lucky, the old French can't. He had no control over that shot whatsoever, Joseph, but when you read it in Monday's paper, it was 4 runs.
I mean, they don't tell you how it happens, what it looks like. It could be the nicest shot. It could be the ugliest looking shot.
Same with when you get a wicket, isn't it?
Exactly. They don't.
All you'll see is the stat. You don't.
Yep.
It doesn't show you how it happened.
Well, I mean, unless it's, on social media and then they've got the video that goes with it.
True.
Unlikely.
So Singh to Joseph again. Oh, he's beaten him with a beauty here, moving away. Nice little cutter through to the keeper.
Yeah, it does look like there's some issues with the carrier pigeons getting us some of these scores, so we'll try and at the end of the over give as many
probably
of the
wind, hey?
Well, who knows?
At
least our signals
coming in loud and clear, yeah.
But we'll try and give as many of the bowling and batting stats as we can at the end of every over.
Yeah, absolutely. So Singh again. Drives it. They'll go for a single and they'll cruise through for 1. 1 for 14 here. 1 ball left in the second. Foster on 7, Joseph on 5.
Gotta love an unnecessary dive. 10 out of 10 though. It was gracious. It was solid. But when you get to that point of chasing the ball, you see someone in your peripheral vision, you think, why am I bothering? Why?
Matter of fact, that's the end of 2 overs now, so 1 for 14. Looks like there's going to be a bowling change straight away, so Randy Pete's mixing it up. Riley Eyre will be coming in with some spin. As we've sort of talked about, Georgia, it's interesting to see the approach that the fielding team has. Will they bowl the opening bowlers out? Will they just change it around, rotate it? Straight away they're going in for some spin here in the 3rd over.
I mean, I'm all for starting a game with spin bowling as well. If it really, some batters love spin and others dread it so much. So, I mean, change it up. What's the worst that can happen? Well, you either get hit for 6 and 4s every ball or you get out. But, it's an educated risk you need to take in such a short format of the game.
So Riley here with the left arm spin here to Joseph now. Pretty quick one. No run through to point. Slices it away into the offside. And comes in again now. Oh, the reverse sweep, as I was saying. They'll pick up one. He doesn't mind playing that shot. Doesn't matter how far into the innings he is. And they'll pick up one. Foster on strike. He'll be a key man here for the Manly Waratahs. As everyone's up in the circle pretty much here in the early overs, the fielders. He's gone for it, a chance. And a very good catch here by the keeper. And Anthony Sams. It was swirling around in the wind. It went really high. He had to run about 15 or so metres, but he nails it. And all of a sudden here, Manly in a little bit of trouble at 2 for 15, Georgia.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about you, but he's probably had to cover more ground to get to that ball than anybody else out there. But he did well. As we were saying, the wind's going around, it's swirling, probably a little bit of, trying to keep his eye on the ball as well. Unfortunate for the batter, because it could have ended really badly as well for the keeper. Sometimes, the ball goes straight up, and unfortunately, it just doesn't go their way, does it?
So Ahillan Beadle comes to the wicket now, and him and Joseph had quite a good partnership in that win against Sydney University last week, where they scored 168 in their first innings. That's pretty much, that's 2 catches where the batter's just skied it straight up near the pitch and has been caught. So Ahillan Beadle, left-handed batter, takes guard. They really need to get a partnership going here. Do the Manly Waratahs. The third over, 2 for 15. Sunday afternoon cricket here at Coogee. Traffic flowing around the ground here. Drives it. Ooh. Deflection off the bowler, they'll pick up one. Timed that pretty well. It's Joseph back on strike. And they just shuffle the fielders around here. They do have a man at deep mid-wicket, and he's gone for the reverse sweep. And it's going to be 4.
Let's put it this way. If the umpire's walking out...
And it's a bye, so it's a bye. Yeah.
If the umpire's walking out of position, yeah, you ain't getting that wicket.
Oh.
You're not going to sway them.
Yeah.
You're not going to change their mind.
Akshay Joseph loves the reverse sweep. Here he goes again. Oh, what a shot this is. Splits the fielder there at point. Will this roll for 4? Just short of the boundary. They're going to come through for 3 as the palm trees flying around in the distance with the wind and that boundary. And after 3 overs, Manly are 2 for 23. So their run rate's not bad. A couple of early wickets though.
No, definitely off to a clean start somewhat as well. Clean start with there are still runs flowing. Even we're seeing the reverse sweeps. We're seeing everything come out at this point. What else does he have in his arsenal to bring out and use? I'm intrigued.
Daya Singh to continue.
Give you an update from Pratton Park. 3.1 overs, 1 for 17. Bankstown batting first.
Ooh, okay.
Here goes Singh now. Charges down the ground and he's caught. Joseph's gone now as well.
was
So
a very late
Randwick
reaction.
Petersham are rattling up the wickets early. They're trying to do their intent's good, but just their timing of their shots sometimes is not quite there, Georgia. And all of a sudden, they're 3 for 23.
I mean, the fielder picked that up very late.
Yeah, he
as
did.
well. Obviously, we are using a white ball, and just looking over, I do realise the apartment blocks in the background are white.
If you are watching on a Friends of Frog Box, you can see what he's looking directly into.
You can see exactly.
It'd be quite hard with that background, wouldn't it?
A white building with a white wall, so you did very well to pick that up and to keep hold of it as well. Obviously, low and to the right. Unfortunately, I think there's a bit more bounce or something in this pitch.
There seems to be.
There's
because all 3
something
wickets
in
have
it,
been caught, so their timing.
And it was timing as well that was off. So maybe it's, maybe the pitch is just holding up a little bit more than people would have thought. I mean, it would explain why the keeper is standing so far back, obviously.
Yeah.
Randy Pete's knowing the field, knowing how it runs and works.
And Adam Crosswaite comes to the wicket, right-handed batter. So Manly have got to try and steady the ship here. Semi-finals, you want to be getting at least 150 here, you'd think.
Oh, at least.
So they've got to just try and
I want to know
find a way.
I kind of want to know what a pass score is at Coogee Oval. Because I think with this bounce, it varies compared to other fields.
Here goes Singh now to Crosswaite. Oh, and he pushes it this one. It doesn't go fast. The bowler comes down and says, "What'd you have for brekkie?" Well, maybe not.
What'd you have for lunch? See any good films lately?
Yeah. I haven't. I was watching Casino today. That's not bad, but Al Pacino and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully for our friends on
watching
Frog
the
Box,
cricket.
it looks like the carrier pigeons have decided that they're going to carry.
Here goes Singh. Flicks us around his hip for one. Strolls through for a single. Randwick Petersham here.
They
That
found their
first
strong
4
wings.
or 5 overs is so important, whether you're batting just to get the good start or if the other team can get the wickets. It
Sets the mood.
sets the mood, especially for a big game, semi-final
Absolutely.
here. So a Heelan Beetle on strike now. Singh he's got a long run up.
That's solid.
It's a 30-metre
I'd get
circle,
tired
isn't
like
it?
6 steps into that and be like, you know what? No, I'm going off 2
it's
steps now.
Decent run up. There's a Heelan Beetle just making him wait here, just trying to slow this momentum down a bit for Manly, just sort of resetting.
Oh, it seems to people again. Seems to be a few tempers flying. Bowlers saying, "I'm ready."
Yeah,
Like, hurry up.
frustration. The gamesmanship out there.
Yeah.
Here goes Singh. Oh, it's right up on the block hole, no run. Digs it out with the spade. Doing the fielding was Ben Mitchell in jersey 27 inside the circle.
Tell you what, as a batter, sometimes you need a minute to compose your thoughts.
Yeah.
But as bowlers, you don't want to give that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but then when when you're bowling, you're like, come on, like I'm ready. Let's go. Hurry up a little bit. Seriously.
That's like Steve O'Keefe used to rattle through the overs. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Head bowl like an over in about a minute or something. Dot ball, dot ball, dot ball.
Yeah. Next.
Plays it late, guides it to the offside for a single. Again, the timing wasn't really there.
Tell you what, fastest bowling through and over I've seen was a few years ago. I remember scoring for Northern Districts.
Yeah.
It was one of the women's games. And one of the Northern Districts bowlers, I timed it, got through her over in 43 seconds.
Far out.
That's impressive.
yeah, it was spin bowler, obviously. I don't think I've ever seen a pace bowler get through that quickly. But yeah, just by the time, as a scorer as well, by the time you looked up, like, I remember, like, the other scorer and I were leaning on each other. We're like, what happened? What was that? A dot ball? Huh?
Yeah. Drives this one, does Crossway. They'll get 1. And that'll bring us to the end of 4 overs. Manly winning the toss and batting 3 for 26.
I'll tell you what, that was a nice shot as well. Along the carpet. Nothing too fancy, too schmick, but, you know, got the job done. Rotate the strike.
What do they do here? Will Riley Air continue? We'll see.
Looks like Sam.
What's that end of the power play 4 overs? So playing under BBL rules, so you'll have the power surge
Wax
2
on,
overs
wax
after the 10 minute, after the 10 over mark.
It is going to be Daniel Sams, so obviously they're thinking let's try and get another wicket here when we're on top. Daniel Sams will be in the Thunder again this year, is that right?
I believe so.
Would assume so, yeah. So that Thunder team though, boy, Warner, Constas, Sam
You're in for a fun time.
Yeah, Ravi Ashwin announced to play the whole season.
He's good.
And then the Sixers as well, when you Mitch
got
Stark
Stark.
coming back, Steve Smith,
Yeah.
Barbara Azam
Barbara Azam.
from Pakistan.
Yeah, he's good.
They've got another.
They've got some good players coming in for the Big Bash
Wasn't
team.
there someone else they signed recently as well?
Oh, they've been racking up the signings left, right and centre.
Yeah, I know.
But
Like every time I log into social media, there's another
But
signing.
if that Sydney Smash after the test when Stark and that are playing is
Oh.
sold out,
Imagine Stark falling to Warner.
well, I
That'll
think
be
that's
good to
what
watch.
they'll be selling it on for sure.
Here goes Sam's now to Crossway. Plays it late, guides it down to third man. They'll run through for 1. And that's all they'll get. So it looks like they're just going to try and tap it round here for a few overs maybe. And, 3 for 27.
We've definitely got a nice atmosphere going on.
Yeah,
like
it is a
those
good little
those
atmosphere.
benches to the left are almost completely full.
Yeah, it's right on first ball it got. The crowd
Exactly,
got
yeah.
quite big, didn't it? So
It's like they sensed it.
Sam's to Beadle now. Oh, it's edgy. No, they'll get 1 down to third man, but it got big on him, didn't it? There's a bit of bounce in this wicket. There's a bit of bounce. There's a bit of bounce, so...
Tell you what, if I were out there, I'd be wearing every form of cricket protection I could. Chest guard, everything. Arm guard. I don't even wear a thigh guard when I bat, and I think one would be coming out for this pitch.
Yeah. There's a little bit of lift in the pitch.
Oh.
Bit of bounce out here as Crossway
Just a
takes
tad.
strike now to Sams. Oh, he's gone the reverse. Oh no, the paddle. And they'll get 1 after all of that.
Yeah, it's been interesting seeing Adam Crossway coming back up from Melbourne for these games. I said it hasn't really been required a lot. As I said, with the likes of how Davies, Linton, and the top order have been going, but yeah, this is where they'd be really needing his
Speed
experience.
dial.
Yeah, especially today.
They need his experience today with this start.
This is where they need him to
Book the
deliver
flight,
a
dude,
big
you
one, big
needed.
score. It's Beadle again now, facing Sams. Gone for it!
Never mind.
And he's caught on the fence. So 4 wickets down, all have been caught. And this time, Ahillan Beadle is on his way. Manly's in a bit of trouble here because it's 4 for 29.
Unfortunate to Aylin. I mean,
Ahillan, isn't it?
Yes.
Aylin?
Remember?
Yes.
Yep.
You got the pronunciation right. We don't need another text message like last week.
I know.
Okay, far out. Seriously, but
We'll let you off. No. Oops. And Zach Triwatha's coming to the wicket. So
Yeah, Zach Triwatha, young Manly junior.
yeah.
I said big responsibility for him here this afternoon.
Tell you what, with these like palm trees in the back, the Randy Pete's players on the boundary almost blend in.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. The same,
oh, look, it's oh wait,
it's
no,
a
it's
beautiful.
It's a player.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? You know, with the nice trees. Yeah, look, sort of like West Indies or something with that sort of Caribbean feel, the tropical feel. I don't know, something about it here.
We need
you
to,
know
we need to get a gig in the CPL or something. Just in the Caribbean Premier League, just calling that those T20s.
Okay, baby steps, dude. Baby steps.
I'll see what I can do.
One step at a time, eh?
I'll see what I can do.
You'll get us in the Wellington League or something, and we'll be blown off the commentary position.
We're gonna rock up and be like, what are we doing here?
It gets so windy there. So Trawatha on strike now to Sams. Slower ball. And it's one of those ones that Sam's bowls where he just, that slower
like
ball where it bounces
almost,
and then moves away, and the batter misses it quite a lot. He does it a lot through his career, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he's very skilled at those slower balls. That's why you see him a lot at the death.
Yeah. Because then they can't get him away when they're trying to slog
100%. But yeah, but with the game situation as it is, I think, bringing him back early and they've picked up the wicket. Yeah, he's certainly done his job here for his skipper.
And he's 1 for 5. He's 1 for 10 off 1.5. Flicked away. Will this go for 4? Yes. Beats the fielder on the fence, and they needed that one.
Sunbaker's like, here you go, mate.
And 5 overs gone. Manly are 4 for 33. Over to you, Matt Mears.
Thanks very much, Kiwi. Yes. Thank you very much for tuning in. Sydney Sports Radio, Triple H 100.1 FM, our coverage of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup semi-final between the Randy Petes and Manly, delivered by great station sponsors in Menulog, and those that are tuning in via Frogbox, via the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel. We welcome you as well. And as I said, 4 for 33 after 5 overs, Georgia. Probably not what Manly had in mind when they won the toss and batted, but as I said, it's been an impressive start so far from the Randy Petes.
Well, I tell you what, with cricket, it's not always what you think's going to happen. In your head, you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to get a 50, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, this is how I'm going to celebrate. Next minute, it's like, I didn't think I'd be back in the pavilion this early on. It's always the fun of cricket, though. You get to imagine and, envision and just imagine, what's going to happen.
Change of bowler, Ralston coming into the attack. First delivery just off the outside edge down to third man for a single. But as I said, it's great conditions for cricket out here today. As I said, it's just starting to really feel like summer. So particularly some of the 30-degree days we've had, and also
tomorrow's meant to be like 35 or something crazy.
I think, and Wednesday's 39. So for all those that have been saying bring on summer, well, it's here.
Take it away. I don't want to.
See, we love the cricket on.
My thing is, especially temperature-wise, if it's too hot, I complain. If it's too cold, I complain. I need it just right. It's like the free. It's like Goldilocks.
Well, next delivery to Arthur just pushes it into the offside. Take a quick single. Don't know if the elder statesman in Crossweight appreciate that too much. Might be a little chat between overs with that one.
I think it'll go along the lines of don't do it again. Simple, short statement.
Well, as I said, it is great. I said a lot of these youngsters, like the Dr. Authors of the world, they would have grown up with Crossweight a big part of the club, so big homecoming for him.
It is fun, when you do get to bat with those youngsters, but I do have to say, I'm like, mate, my joints are not the same. Like, you got to tone it down. Yeah. I'm not running threes.
Well, Crossweight shows him how it's done and finds the gap, and they get easily through for the single.
Take note.
But important partnership, I think, here for the Manly side. It's not really going to be about how many runs are scored. It's going to be how many deliveries they can face. They don't want to be 5-6 wickets down by the 10-over mark.
True.
It's a high-stakes semi-final cricket here. Is the next one down the leg. Takes the inside edge. Crossweight gets through easily.
And bowler goes down. I was like, what happened?
Umpire Mitch Clayton calls leg by, but Crossweight was more than happy to get down the other end, but I think Trauthur was still trying to deal with where the ball had gone and what was going on, and he sees his elder statesman calling him through, and he's
like, I don't know where the ball is. Are you serious?
You got to trust your elder partner. If he says run, you run.
If he says run, you say how fast.
On Crossweight back on strike to Ralston. Well, nicely pushed again. He's happy to take the quick single this time. Has to stretch.
Oh, you're right.
Lots of hands on heads there.
Just aim at anything.
Oh, well, maybe the hammies are loose now, and he's. But
have the warm up.
It is smart. Yeah, it is smart cricket though for you from Manly, as I said. Unless you think that Unless you think they got Ricky Ponting hiding out there,
I think
they're going to take their chances on hitting the stumps.
Yeah, true. Hitting the pitch hard.
Trauthur comes down the wicket to meet that one. He gets it on the onside. As I said, there's a fielder down there at mid-on, but he has a little bit of a fumble, and it means they can come back for 2. So, end of 6 overs here. Ralston's first over goes for 6. And Manly 4 for 40 as they try and rebuild here from losing those early 4 wickets.
I mean, it's slow rebuild, but it's a consistent rebuild, which is what you're looking for. You don't want it to get too messy as well. Obviously, you do have some wickets in the shed, but you don't want to push it too far.
Well, as I said,
you don't want to force the tail to wag if it doesn't have to.
No, but as I said, you got someone like Adam Crossweight out there. Obviously, Big Bash experience, state cricket experience.
All the experience.
He's going to be vital. Commentary experience to turn on to watch some of the Victoria New South Wales game, and there he is commentating. But as I said, they'll want him to bat deep into this innings. He's now on strike. And it'll be Riley Eyre to come on for his second over, 1 for 5 off his first. It'll be interesting to see what Crossweight can do here. There are some deep pockets here at Coogee Oval, particularly on the western side, which is the side they play rugby on, as he looks to sweep. And Eyre just pushes it through almost like a medium pacer, Georgia.
I tell you what, we almost had the splits down there too.
I don't think he appreciated that one, but he's looking for
I mean, if the hammies were warm, what are they now? Stretched.
Yeah, he cuts this one away Crossweight, but can only find the fielder at point, no run. But he certainly wanted to sweep that first one. There is a lot of free territory. If he can beat the fielder, it's fine. But he's now pushing back to the boundary. So, but as I said, there's still a couple if he can find some of these deep pockets on the leg side, as he pushes that one through the offside, and it is cleaned up by the sweeper out there at cover. Picks up another single to his total.
I tell you what, we see those fields over in England. I can't remember which field it is, but the apartment blocks, right there.
So all of them have got.
I know.
All of them
well,
have,
I mean, I'm just looking to the right, and there are a couple of blokes out on the balcony. I mean,
I do the same.
Hey, I'd be getting a little charcuterie board going.
Next one, Trauthur pushes this down to long on for the single. All they need to have is Triple H on the radio, and they'll be fine.
Hey, maybe we should just set up the sign right there for the.
We'll get him to put it up on the balcony.
Chuck it up there.
Eyre comes in again to Crossweight. He comes down the wicket. Soft hands means pushes it to point, but they. Just soft enough that it's time for them to get through for a single. He said, just showing the experience there. He said, first one he got to point was cut hard, but that one with the soft hands just rolls along the ground. Enough time to get through. As this one's a bit quicker by Eyre, and Trauthur gets it on the onside. Oh. There was the fielder there in Ashley Burton at short mid-wicket. He tried to have a shy at the stumps, but... Manly riding their luck, but another over goes down here at Coogee Oval. 7 overs gone, Manly 4 for 44. Riley Ayres 2 overs. only costing 9 runs with picking up that wicket. Adam Crossway, he's not out 9, and also Trewartha not out 9 off 7 deliveries.
Tell you what, I did not realise there is a lot of public transport around here.
Yeah.
I did not realise. Then again, coming over the bridge doesn't happen that often for me.
A big day trip for all of us.
I know.
Ralston continuing.
Excursion.
Trewartha beats point. Said there is a fielder sweeping. Austin War out at cover, so it's just a single. So yeah, big day trip for us coming up to Coogee.
Oh, we should go for a swim afterwards. Actually, no, forget it. I'm done.
I didn't bring my boy, sorry. I should have. If we're back here next week,
we'll be well prepared next week.
Ralston comes in, Crossweight cuts away, but this time Point
well done.
Swallows that one.
Well fielded.
Yeah, great work there at Point. So I think he's going to have his work cut out for him. You and Kiwi mentioned earlier that said this pitch seems to have a bit of extra bounce than what we've probably seen in some of the other fields we've called on this season. Yeah, those cross-batted shots, they're coming into 4 for both players, but yeah, they can save some runs in that point position. So with the field back, he's had a lot of territory to cover there.
Yep.
So Ralston coming in again, and he tries to go down the ground, but it comes off the inside edge down to fine. And they jog through for a single. It's Crossweight there at the non-strikers, just practicing that shot again.
That's what I should have done.
Well, I think he was trying to give a catch to those guys sitting on the balcony up there.
I mean, they did some fielding before when the 4 came to them. They did well. Now that they're actually, sitting up and watching, that could have been different.
Oh, that one's down the ground, and oh, what a catch! No.
Crowd catch.
Crowd catch. I need to put the glasses on.
Yeah, I need to get the camera out and zoom in a little bit. I mean, did well to get across to it and at least get something on it.
He did. It was come well. Commentators cursed there, but came through well. Stopped 4 runs, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And save the frog box.
Yes, don't take that out, please. So lots of people taking up the vantage points around here at Coogee. It's a nice sunny Sunday afternoon. But Crossweight's hard at work. He finds the gap at mid-wicket. Nobody in there short, but well fielded coming in from the mid-wicket boundary. Cuts it to a single. As I said, you talk about the people that are sitting there at long off. I like the people that are up on that balcony. That's the spot to watch from it.
Now that's like well prepared long off. You can get your rental. You can get your rental agreement done and dusted. I know. Right?
Maybe next week we should ask so we can commentate from
it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe looking for apartments. I think I'm looking in the wrong place. I think I need to find one near a cricket pitch and overlooking it. So Manly Oval.
Oh, nicely put away there by Trewartha. Finds the gap out there on the leg side. Pick up 2 runs. But yeah, there are some lovely fields that have the Chatswood Oval has some that overlook.
Yep.
Mark Taylor Oval at Waitara. You can have the view. Manly Oval, of course.
Always.
But that is the end of 8 overs here. Manly bring up the 50. They are 4 for 50. Crossweight on 11. Trewartha on 13. Ralston's first 2 overs costing 12 runs. But yeah, if you are tuning in via Sydney Sports Radio, Triple H 100.1 FM, our commentary proudly presented by our great station sponsor in Menulog. Coverage here of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 semi-final between the Randy Peets and Manly Waratahs. And said if you're watching through Frogbox and the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel, we also welcome you and thank you for your tuning in this afternoon as we get a change with some more spin to come in with Opal coming in from the northern end. Crossweight first delivery pushes it on the leg side and they pick up a single. So we'll try and go round the grounds as well.
Oh, yeah, completely forgot about that.
I said the game at Pratton Park is next delivery. Trewartha pushes it down the ground along on and picks up another single. So, yeah, plenty of cricket on. I said women's Premier Cricket.
Well, I can give that one because there are actually 2 first-grade games going ahead today in particular. So both teams are playing a double-header, which took me a while to figure that out.
Yeah, well, I said the next delivery over the top of the keeper, much-needed 4 runs to the total for Manly. But, yeah, I think there's some triple headers going on as well. There's some games kicking off at 3:30, so I said all the cricket on.
I know it started off with the Brewer Shield, so the under-18s, and then I was looking at, I think it was our comms for Sydney University, and there were 2 links put up for Frogbox. I was like, what is going on? It took me a while to figure it out.
Oh, big no call from Crossweight. Has to send back Trewartha. He came down to the wicket Crossweight, got to it almost as a Yorker. He just clears it out, but good call there, sends him back. But yeah, no, plenty of cricket on, Georgia. I think Brewers and seconds are playing double headers, and there's some. I think first grade are playing. There's some triple headers at grounds. It's just flung away by Crossweight. First maximum of the innings.
That was huge.
Just free as you like. Just ball slightly on leg stump. Bangs it away. 6 to the total, much needed.
It's about with that ease and freedom, hey?
Oh, I think we all could like that. But while we discuss what's going on in the women's, there is another Kingsgrove Sports and a T20 Cup semi-final going on out at Pratton Park. Bankstown batting first. After 10 overs, they're 2 for 74. Solway's not out on 28. Lilliard, the keeper, got 37 off 28. The other top scorer is next delivery here. Crossweight pushes on through to the offside to the sweeper out on the boundary and picks up 2. So Bankstown be happy with that, as that's the first over from Uppal done. He goes for 14. Big over for Manly in the scheme of things. They're 4 for 64 off 9. But as I said, there is also the big game out in Perth. Virat Kohli getting a duck.
Oh.
And after 8.4 overs, India 3 for 25. Stark got Kohli, caught by Cooper Connolly. Rohit Sharma out for 8. Shukman Gill out for 10. Dyer and Patel are the 2 batters at the crease. So Stark, Hazelwood and Ellis all picking up a wicket. So India 3 for 25 in the one-dayer in Perth. So yeah, as I said, plenty of cricket going on. As I said, we'll bring you some of those women's scores. Maybe it might have to be in the innings break.
Still trying to wrap my head around the
Mitchell
ball.
coming into the attack, and Trewartha goes whack. 4 runs first ball from Mitchell, depositing through mid-wicket. No sweeper out there, and Trewartha picks up the boundary.
I mean, I could certainly try and rattle off a couple of them, maybe in the next
Go for it.
Over break, while I still try to figure out who's played who and who's where. I'm confused.
Yeah, there's 2 o'clock games, 3:30 games, 12:15 games. There's next one's played down the ground, straight to mid-off, no run. Yeah, they're getting in these Kingsgrove Sports and a women's T20.
And then some of them haven't pressed complete, so I'm like, is it still going? Is it finished? Yeah. But leave it with me. I'll sort out the women's.
We'll work it out. We'll work it out.
I'll figure it out.
Sorry, it is Cullinan bowling, not Mitchell. The graphics have updated. But he comes in from the southern end. Nicely played. Gorgeous. Past the fielder inside fine leg. They'll pick up at least 2. Oh.
Where'd it go?
Where do we want to come? Do we want to come? No. They send him back. Trewartha, he's starting to hit the go button here. They said Manly, though. They said it's been a good partnership between these 2, just in the nick of time. They said when you still got overs from Daniel Sams up the sleeve, they won't want to take any spot they have currently as granted. As next delivery comes in, pushes it down the ground. So there is a fielder at long on, so they can only pick up a single. thank you for tuning into our coverage here. Sydney Sports Radio, Triple H 100.1 FM, proudly delivered by our great station sponsor in Menulog. And everybody that's tuned in via Frogbox and the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel as well. I'm sure you'll pick up as the day progresses. And it gets to a heating point and he slashes this one through the offside. But Austin Waugh is out there sweeping at cover, so it is only a single to Crosswade. So yeah, final delivery here of the 10 overs coming up. And I said, I think at where Manly were, they'll take being 4 for 70 odd, where they will finish up here. Continues to pick up here. Oh, nicely played there on the half volley to the fielder there at short cover. And Dyer Singh lets them get through for the single. So 10 overs gone here at Coogee in the semi-final. It's Manly 4 for 73, and to take you through the next 5 overs, Kiwi Mick Reinish.
Thank you, Matt Mears. Yes, so nice little partnership here by these two. They're both in their 20s now. And Crossway took his time early on, but then that big 6. So he's scoring over a runner ball now. It's Riley Eyre back into the attack to bowl to Trawatha. And Crossway 25 off 21. Trawatha 22 off 16. And Trawatha on strike now to Riley Eyre. Punches it down the ground for 1. That man out on the fence there, right below the scoreboard, fires it in. Can they steady here and try and get 150? Let's see. Because they did bowl really well defending 168 last week. They got Sydney University up for at 140, wasn't it? They won
did.
Quite convincingly. So
it was very convincing.
They've got the bowlers in their team. They just need to get a score on the board here. Randwick Petersham are a dangerous batting team though. As Crosswade on strike. Punches it over the covers. It rolls towards the boundary. But there is a man out there. They'll get 2. So he's starting to open up the arms now as Crossway. There's a lot of fielders out on the fence here in this middle stages of the innings. Drives it, 1 bounce to the fielder in there. It was Daya Singh. He's actually wearing the floppy hat out in the middle now.
Being sun smart. Love it.
Being sun smart. I got my suntan lotion on today, even though we're in the grandstand.
You mean sunscreen?
Dances down the wicket. He'll definitely get 1 as he drives it to the man at long off.
I'll tell you what, somebody commuting around here was not happy.
Yeah. Pretty nice area, Coogee, isn't it? Just
nice.
Quietly. It's a very nice place to watch a game of cricket.
I completely forgot I'd been here a few years ago for one of our women's games. I think it was a grand final or a semi or something like that. So
Yeah.
completely forgot about this oval, but it's gorgeous, spectacular.
Great ground as this one is driven for another single. So these two steadying things up to try and set up a platform for a launch. Both in their 20s out in the middle here with their scores. Oh, he's pulled out the paddle sweep. It was a full toss. And at the end of all of that, they'll get 1. And after 11 overs, Manly are 4 for 79. Here on Triple H Sydney Sports Radio and Frogbox. What about that start by Australia getting the 3 danger men for India already?
I mean, definitely good start. What we need to see, or what you'd love to see as well. Unlike that, New Zealand T20 that got washed out.
I know. What a shame that was.
Oh, what?
Interrupted my Saturday night, that one.
Oh.
Well, you shouldn't be saying too much because rain has stopped play over in Perth.
Oh, okay.
With India.
And
for
that
25.
wasn't planned commentary, by the way, viewers and listeners.
That was not
That wasn't a segue. It was actually just checking a mobile phone for an update.
Thought I'd better give an update while you're talking about it. And then rain has stopped play. I'm like,
Okay.
Here we go.
Way to ruin it. Gosh.
So here they go again. Driven. These two are looking quite comfortable. Bowling is Jason Ralston now. He's 2 overs, no wicket for 12.
I'll tell you what, I love a statistic. We know my statistic for no balls and all that kind of thing. We love it. Well, I love it. Honestly, what percentage of cricket games experience a rain delay? I mean,
That'd be an interesting one.
that would be interesting. Obviously, you need to take into consideration.
And this one sort of got them tied up, but they will get through for one. Trewartha trying to tuck that off his hip. It is a leg by in the end. He got a bit tangled up with that little bit of bounce that's in the wicket out there. So Manly will be hoping, from all reports, Lewis Evans is quite a quick bowler, I've heard, and obviously Julian Osborne, Australian under-19 player, he was good last week. So
he was fantastic last week.
yeah, so if they can just get 150 or more, you never know. Still plenty of runs to go before that. Here goes Ralston. Cuts this along the ground for one to the man on the fence at deep point. A little bit of a hush around the ground here at Coogee Oval. The home fans were up and about early as Manly was sort of 4 for 40, but this is a good little partnership. It's 4 for 82. Clips it away off his pads. They'll race through for 2, you'd think. And they're home. Oh, direct hit, matter of fact, would have been gone. I spoke too soon. They didn't hit the stumps. So that's one of those sort of shots where he's just paced it with the timing enough to run to the man on the fence. Breezy conditions here on a Sunday afternoon, but beautiful blue skies. Ralston again now. Beautiful drive along the carpet by Trewartha. Straight to the man on the fence there at long on. Crossweight now 31 off 27. He's back on strike. Trewartha 27 off 21. Oh, this is a good shot. It was right up there on the block hole. They're going to come back for a couple. So good stuff here by the Manly Waratahs. The 12 overs gone. It's 4 for 87. Winning the toss and batting first.
I can tell you why. It is a lovely temperature. Well, I mean, we can't really talk from up here where we're commentating, but currently the weather is 23 degrees. It is windy. So, I mean, it's not overly hot. It feels like it's 22 degrees because that breeze is obviously bringing in the nice ocean breeze temperature as well. And humidity-wise, you're sitting at around 60%. So, I mean, pretty nice conditions, if I'm being honest.
Good weather, yeah. Not too hot, and it's not
too
cold
hot.
at all.
Humidity maybe a little bit high, but yeah, we get what we get.
Daniel Sams, so they're thinking we need a wicket here. They've brought him back in. He's 1 for 14 off 2. As he just directs his fielders around.
And the sight screen as well.
So Trewatha on strike. A challenge for him here. Youngster up against...
Experience.
Yeah, Daniel Sams will be in his 30s now, you'd think. Surely. We could probably Google that.
I think he's a year younger than me, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been around for a while with cricket. And this one...
Because I feel like
that's going to be a dot ball. So he's just done one of those slowerable, tricky deliveries again. And he bamboozled Trewatha, who didn't even get near it with his shot.
Let me find out. Let's see.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look. And semi-final time here in the Kingsgrove T20 comp. Hope you're enjoying the coverage if you're watching on Frogbox or listening in on Triple H and Sydney Sports Radio.
There you go.
And that's just a fast Yorker pretty much just inside the wide line. So the variations and 2 dot balls there by Sams, trying to build some pressure to create a wicket.
There you go. He's 32 years old.
Okay.
32. Oh, his nickname, Karate Kid. That's cool. I
Wax
like that.
on, wax off.
So true.
Daniel's son. Hey, his name's Daniel too. Maybe that's why.
Oh my god.
But I'm bomb.
Actually, probably, yeah.
Yep. Bad joke.
Terrible joke.
Another slower ball and another dot ball. So he bowls it, it's almost like a bouncer length.
But then
less than
just
halfway
kicks
down
up.
the pitch, but then it moves with his wrist action.
Yeah.
And the batter doesn't get near it. So it's pretty rare you see bowlers bowl these sort of balls, but he's got it sorted out. So Crossweight goes down the wicket to have a chat to Trewatha here. Runs in again now, Sams. Quick one. Driven. Oh, misfield. They come back for 2 and they're home. That was very average fielding on the fence, you must say.
Who's that? Number 4.
Austin Ward releases the pressure a little. Sam's back to the top of his mark. Up in the block hole, driven, it's a deflection. They'll just got 1. But this has been a good over. Only 3 runs off 5 balls.
It's been a tidy over as well.
Yeah. Four for 90 here. 1 ball left in the 13th. Very peaceful afternoon here at Coogee Oval at the moment. Oh, he's tried to do a tricky shot, but he's missed it altogether. And Sam says, "Mate, what did you have for breakfast?"
He's already set up the
going on out there in the middle. And 13 overs, 4 for 90. Good over of only 3 runs, though.
Sam's looks like he's going to join in the conversation here as well.
Yeah. Wonder what they were talking about out there. It mind boggles, doesn't it?
I tell you,
Crossweight looks like he'd have a little bit of cheek in him too, I reckon, and Sam's
absolutely.
doesn't mind a word.
Bit of tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
We love banter. We love a bit of a joke. And sometimes, especially if it's if it's warm, if you want to bring the nerves down, you just need a bit of light-hearted joking.
Yeah, true.
As well.
Dayar Singh back into the attack. He's 2 overs, 2 for 9. Crossweight 33 off 29. Trewatha into the 30s. He's 30 off 26. Singh now to bowl to Trewatha. Looks like they've pulled up a few fielders into that 30-metre circle here, maybe trying to... Because Trewatha was struggling there a bit.
Could be the power surge.
Power surge, yeah. Good shot. Straight back to the bowler, no run though.
Let's be honest, we all know that one fielder or two who you put them in a position, then they end up in a completely different one as well. Or they wander too far back, they wander too far forward, and you're like, seriously guys, come on. Where'd I put you? I don't know. To be fair, I did that as well. I've been told off for that multiple times in years previous.
So it's a little bit of a well-balanced game just at this point. Oh, this is a beautiful try, but there is a man down on the fence there, just in front of that white picket fence here at Coogee Oval. Beautiful ground.
I love a white picket fence around a cricket field.
Yeah, Alan Border Oval's got that.
It feels authentic. It feels proper.
It does. Very old-fashioned, isn't it, with the white picket fence around the ground.
Like, it's what you associate a cricket pitch with. If you think of a cricket oval, you just think white picket fence, because
Basin Reserve's got that all the way around.
Yep.
Cricket Central.
Yeah.
Yep, Cricket Central.
Mark Taylor.
Driven into the gap, and this will roll away for 4. Crossweight breaks the shackles. Randwick Petersham just had them tied down a bit there. And it was a much needed boundary for Manly. 4 for 95 here in the 14th over. Ooh, this could be a run out. Oh, they've mucked it up. Basically, both the batters were down one end, and there's a bit of a chat here with Crossweight and Singh.
They get very...
Hang on, as we just look out in the middle here.
Easy, mate.
There's a few words here. They're not happy, either of them.
I mean, a pet hate for some players in particular. I do not like when other players do the umpiring, and they'll say like, oh, that's it. You're like, mate, you're not actually the umpire. I want to hear it.
But really there, though, they probably should have got a run out. Both the batters were at one end. Singh raced down, tried to strike the non-strikers, and the man backing up.
Yeah, he's saying like he tried to push me out of the crease. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm not out there. I can't speculate.
So this is going to be an interesting delivery here, because these two weren't exchanging, I don't reckon, the most politer words here. So this could be a fiery delivery.
This could be interesting.
And he edges it, no run.
I'll tell you what, the Randy Bates blokes love that.
Well, he almost went the double bluff, because everybody was thinking the bouncer.
Yeah.
Because of obviously the tangle that they had, and then he's gone the Yorker.
Well, that's the thing. If he, is spraying him and saying, I'm gonna bounce you, you actually need to give him a caution if it's intentional.
Well, yeah, but as I said, the biggest form of revenge isn't a bouncer; it's getting the wicket. So.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
And I
it's getting in their head about it as well. What am I going to do?
But there is good news from Perth.
Back on?
They're back on.
That's good.
3 for 29 off 10.1 India, batting first.
Yeah.
Against the Aussies.
Quite a slow run rate there as well.
So let's hope that they...
In fact, the umpires are going to come together here.
I think they're going to bring the captains
I
in.
wonder if there's been a complaint made, possibly, Matt Mears. There's
Quite
something
possibly.
going on in the middle. There's a bit of spice.
I know we've got all the technology here, but unfortunately we don't have a stump mic or anything.
Yeah.
I wish
Can
we
you
did.
imagine?
So we can't really tell, can we? Yeah.
Well, imagine if we did, no, because I don't want to have to be going and supplying it for evidence purposes. But
oh, gosh. Well, the umpire's room is right up here, so we can always ask them when they do come back.
you can have that job.
I'm more than happy to do so.
But, yeah, look, I think all's well that ends well. We'll get back to it.
Here goes Singh now to Crossweight. There's a little bit of feeling out here all of a sudden. Wonder what's going to happen here. Oh, he's dropped him.
No.
You must be joking. It wasn't that hard. And if they got the catch there would have been a hell of a party out in the middle.
Well, there would have
I'll
been.
tell you, there would have been.
And there's still some sledging.
There would have been one hell of a discussion out there, and I don't think
there would have
it's
been a
the
big
G-rated.
send-off for sure. 14 overs gone, 4 for 96. The game's heating up.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta love it when there's a little bit of feeling coming to these games. But as I said, it has been a topsy-turvy game with I said, the four early wickets. I said it's been a great fight back by Crossway and Trewartha here as well. And then, perhaps just the fielding team thinking that with those 4 wickets that they were going to roll through them. But
evidently
now that
not.
they haven't, maybe just tempers flaring a little bit here. But it's what we love to see as neutrals.
Love passion. We love passion.
Jason Ralston comes back into the attack. 3 overs, no wicket for 19. And Crossweight, 38 off 33. Trewartha, 31 off 28. Manly, when they field later, they won't forget these little altercations out there. They'll be up for this, no matter what score they get.
True.
Could be quite an interesting game. Of course, the winner through to the final
Yep.
of the T20 comp.
While we're waiting, I can give you an update from Pratton Park. After 17 overs, I said Bankstown 3 for 130. Solway is 52 not out. Cam Middleton's 21 not out. So I said not probably the biggest score that they want.
And he's bowled. Crossweight's gone. Ralston gets him. And they eventually get their man.
Some very loud cheering out there.
Yeah, so he's bowled. He's again tried one of those cheeky little sweep shots. And straight onto the stumps. 5 for 96. Could be a big wicket in this match.
Tell you what, 14 overs completed as well as we're nearing the back end of this innings too. Are we going to see fireworks, do you think?
Andrew Bolton to come to the wicket.
We're going to see the fireworks. I want to see the fireworks.
Yeah, well, they're not going to defend 100, so they're going to have to try and speed it up a bit. They might have a bit of a go here now, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon. Oh, we love some comedy.
Crossweight raises his bat to the Randwick Petersham fans for a well-made 38.
Yeah, all in good fun.
Yeah.
All in
Seems
good
like he's a bit of a character.
He is,
You can tell.
It's like when those people score a boundary and raise that, and you're like, all right, settle down, mate. Mizzy seems like that kind of a person.
Mate, I'd love to get 38. When's that ever going to happen?
I'd
be raising it when I got 10.
I was thinking more like scores a boundary, raises the bat.
No, hey, come on.
Oh, sorry.
I can edge it through the slips for 4.
Right.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does. Again, as we were saying, a 4 is a 4 no matter how you get it.
Very true.
So, Andrew Bolton, right-handed batter. At the wicket now as they put the fielders back on the fence here. Driven, they'll get 1. Randwick Petersham in their win against Mossman last week. Mossman were 8 for 159 and they were 75 without loss off 5.2 overs to win in DRLS. And
wow.
Anthony Sam's 45 off 20, Austin Moore 25 off 12. So their opening pair will come out.
They had something else
ready
to say.
To fire as well. They've got some batting. Randwick Petersham.
I'll tell you what, they've got some firepower, and this club is known for it as well. Obviously, Davey Warner, and, you know, international players galore here. So,
look at this. That's Caribbean shot. Put it in the cart. That is a cracking 4. Ryan Lara style.
Oh, there it is. Don't run over it.
What a shot that was. Opening up the arms. And that brings up the 100 for Manly. They're 5 for 101.
Might want to check that ball when it gets back.
Yeah.
Who knows how many scrapes it's
They'll
got
definitely
now.
be checking the ball this time. As it goes over the picket fence, past the Palm Beach into half a dozen cars.
Almost got, I think it got
nearly
right
made
over.
the sand and the water on the beach, but not quite. Rich
Put
too
it
far.
in a bottle and off it goes.
Rich too far. Genie in a bottle. So here goes Ralston. Pull shot. They'll get 1.
Don't worry, Musi. Someone's sitting in front of your car. I think if anything goes that way, he'll catch it.
He better.
Either that or he's going to duck.
Better go make friends with him in a minute.
So Trewartha's still out there. He's He's in his in the 30s on the scoreboard. It will be Bolton on strike. Just eases it into the onside. Will they get 2? They go for it. And they're home.
Ooh.
Again, one of those deft little shots into the onside for 2.
Tell you what, innings break. I think I'm going to have to go stand in the sun for a bit.
Yeah, I might go stand in the sun soon.
Defrost.
Warm up a little bit. It's quite cold up in the shade, isn't it? I've bought the warm jersey though.
I was gonna bring the jumper out, mate. No, don't be that person. Seriously.
So we'll give you an update from Perth. Rain has stopped play again. With India 3 for 37.
And Perth of all places.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Just means it might be more cricket on when we get home.
True.
Flicked off the pads for 1. Will they go for 2 again? Oh, bit of confusion. And after 15 overs, Manly 5 for 105. Take you through the next 5 overs. Matt Mears and George Alamas-Fataran. Shane's umpiring.
Had to throw the Shane.
Had
to get
so
the Shane
worth
in.
it.
Yeah, for those who do miss Shane Evans from last week, unfortunately, he is umpire. Because George, did you know he is an umpire?
Seriously? No wonder why I've had to do all the explaining of the umpire's rules and everything today. Actually, there hasn't been a lot of it. So
No, there has not. But, big 5 overs, I think, coming here, Georgia.
Yep.
It's going to be what's going to be in Manly's mind. What do they think they can bowl at? Is it going to be that 140-ish, 7 runs and over? Do they think they can eke out more? Because I said 105 is probably better than I thought they would be about 5 or 6 overs into this innings as Callan comes back from the southern end, goes over point. Austin Moore's out there. Big arm comes in, but I think he's safe. He is.
I think we're good. I think we're good. Look, I think at this point, you got the 100 on the board. You just got to keep it ticking along. Obviously, need to take a few educated risks. We need to see some boundaries. The running has been pretty consistent. The 2s and the 3s, not too many 3s, but you know what I mean. So no, I think we need to keep it consistent and start to see if we can find a boundary here and there.
Well, slashes this one away. There is the fielder Austin Moore out here cover. Sweeping on the boundary, but it bounces once before it reaches him and pick up another single.
But I think, as we were saying, that bounce is, going to have something to say. It's going to have something to say if, we're trying to find the boundary. We saw it there, big slash at it, and just kind of dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah, I said, I think 5 wickets down though now with the overs ticking down. Maybe there is the opportunity to take another risk or 2. The fields are back, and this is where the fielders are as we get the cross bat pull shot. But straight to the fielder shot there at deep square leg for the single. But as I said, they are lining up on that leg side.
Need to stand up. Didn't sit down for too long. Stretch it out.
It's all right. Yeah, as I said, lovely position they've got at the back of the grandstand. Thanks to the Randy Peets for their hospitality. They've been awesome to us today. There's a big cover drive comes out.
Go on, Birdie. Go get the ball.
He's only paid to take photos.
Yeah. I know.
But, cracking cover drive. Straight through the big gap for 4. Straight on the carpet. As I said, a lot of rugby played on this side of the field, on this western side.
And you can see it dug up,
It's not quite as green as the other side, is it?
Grass is always greener on the other side.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it's true.
It is true. It is true. But, as I said, it'll be looking pretty as a picture later in the year, I'm sure.
Always.
Always looks good out here at Coogee as next delivery comes in. He slashes hard, slower ball. But as I said, a little bit of extra bounce. We haven't quite seen it a lot, but I think just with the slower ball, just gripped a little bit and bounced above the bat. Goes through the keeper, no run. But I said, Manly, obviously, missing some of their bowling options from last week. There's going to be a lot on them to take early wickets in the Randy Peets innings.
It's going to be a dig deep kind of mentality, I think, and effort.
Yeah, that one's cut away.
Well
finds
done.
the gap between point and backward point.
It's gone.
Runs away through the very short outfield here for 4. Picked the gap very well, didn't he, Georgia?
Certainly did thread the needle in between the two. You always know it's going to be a good effort when the two, fielders kind of look at each other and go, well, who's going to go get it?
Yeah, it finishes the over nicely. Bolton moves to 15 off 8. Treortha's 37 off 31. Callanan's 2 overs across 21. And after 16, Manly 5 for 117. So if you're tuning in just recently, we thank you for listening to our Triple H 100.1 FM Sydney Sports Radio coverage here of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup, proudly delivered by our great station sponsors in Menulog. And tuning in via Frogbox and the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel, we also hope you're enjoying the coverage here as well. I said, whatever happens here, it's going to be a cracking second innings as Treortha drives this one down the ground. Riley Ayre to come back for his final over. His first 3 overs only costing 15 for the left arm spinner. But I think you'll find that the two youngsters here for Manly might try and take him on a little bit, and he sweeps it away and gone. Bolton looking so good, particularly with that cover drive in the last over. Just needed to get a little bit higher, getting it over that short fine leg, didn't he, Georgia? But
I think that short fine leg's actually quite tall, man.
Well, he would have liked a few more centimetres
Inches
on
it,
to get it over his head, and he would have had 4, but...
Unfortunate.
Yeah, just picks out the fielder. Not the way you wanted to see his innings ended, Bolton, but Riley Ayre, the skipper, comes back in and gets the job done. So Manly, 6 for 118. Bolton gone for 15.
Of all the fielders, as we know, there's 11 out there, and you feel your heart drop when it goes to a fielder when you're batting as well, even though you know it's going to happen possibly at some point.
Well, Roop Dillon coming to the wicket for Manly. He thought he'd be having the job to do with the ball, but got a couple of overs to bat here now. Try and get this target up somewhere near that 140 mark. So he'll enjoy the left arm spin here. Try and find some room on that leg side for the left-hander. How many balls do you think he gives himself? 1, 2 sliders maybe?
Swing.
Or just swing from the first one? All right. Let's see what he
maybe
gets.
1. All right, let's go 1 and then swing. Because it's a spin. It's a spinner.
Let's see. As I said, he has been very good so far today, the skipper Riley Ayre. And, he thought that maybe it would, and he pushes it through. But spinner to spinner, he knew what was coming and just pushes it down the ground for 1.
I know the plan here.
I know what's happening here.
You're trying to get me out.
Well, Zach Treortha now back on strike. What's he going to do here? And he pushes this one into vacant area at mid-wicket. They charge in from the boundary. They look for 2. But it was nicely done there to stop the second run.
Right idea, though. Right idea. You always run hard on that first run because you never know if there's going to be some, a fielding mistake or something come out of it.
Oh, big slash outside off stump, but misses everything straight through the keeper and Anthony Sams, no run. That one, he went through the quicker one again, but this time not at the stump, so he wanted to try and get a piece of it. What's he going to do here? And again, he tries the big slash, but yorks him and bowls him. So not quite what Roop Dillon was looking for here this afternoon, but Riley Ayre picks up another one. He finishes his spell. Nice little spell, 4 overs, 3 for 18. And Manly, 7 for 120 here. 17 overs gone, 3 left here for them to post a target.
I'll tell you what, we need to see the go button being pressed. I think 120, good total. I think we could see a few more runs on the board. Keep it going. Obviously, the more runs you have, the harder it can be. But, the more comfortable you feel as well, because you have a little more to play around with if something were to happen, such as a comfortable batter.
Yeah, as Lewis Evans makes his way to the crease for Manly, can give you an update into the final over out at Pratton Park. As I said, Bankstown 6 for 146, chasing runs. Give you a full wrap up of that at the end of the innings. But that game looks like it's poised as well as new over here. Dyer Singh coming back into the attack.
He fielded like you. He used his foot in his follow-through.
Yeah, well, you don't want to see the bruise I've got on my foot at the moment. As
he took it better than you
probably
did.
Probably did a lot better than I did.
Much
better than I did. As hopefully he doesn't have the.
I'm sure there were a few choice words as well.
I also said, if you want to, I'll show you in the innings break. You don't want to look at it.
Go on.
But yeah, nicely done by the bowler in the follow-through. Save the runs any way you can.
Body on the line.
As he comes in again. Ooh, up in the block hole. No one out. No one at short mid-wicket. They look for two. Wants to come back. Oh, indecision there.
These things happen.
Duck, I think, there for Evan Lewis. Yes, it is. Tries to come back for two. I don't think there was a second there. Daniel Sams coming in from mid-wicket.
Yeah, I wouldn't be testing that arm.
No.
The international, but yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, it's Diamond Duck for Lewis Evans. Coming back to the crease and not looking good there. 8 for 121 here, Manly, as they chase these runs in the final couple of overs.
Unfortunate, but fortunately that is the way the cookie crumbles. Probably needed some clearer communication. I know it's windy out there. Probably wouldn't impact the communication too much. It's always fun getting to yell at your partner in crime out there. She wrote two. What are we doing? No threes. That's usually what I say.
So as the wind continues to pick up here at Coogee, I've got a job fixing that effects mic in the innings break.
Yes,
but,
you do.
as the new batter comes in for Manly. What can Singh do here? And again goes short. Oh, sorry, goes for the Yorker. They take the run to short, fine leg. But he's looking to go full, Georgia. Said probably not the worst option here in these final overs, particularly as you've got the lower order batters at the crease.
I mean, we can still see some runs here and there. And yeah, sometimes the tail can wag. They have their shots and, you know, they spend their time in the nets batting. Maybe not as much, but they certainly do spend their time out there, so you never know.
Well, this one's pushed onto the offside and they jump through for a single. Nick Tui, the new batter for Manly. So he's going to have a job to do with the ball, but he's going to want to find some extra runs for his team to bowl at. But there's still 2 overs to go after this one. So Singh continues. Oh, full toss and Singh goes down in his follow through. But it only counts as one as it goes down to the fielder at long on. Singh doesn't look happy. As said, he's got the ball in the foot. He's gone over.
They've had some you know, conversations. I mean, I'm not surprised.
It'll be interesting to see though who Randy Pete's are going to finish off with. Obviously, Daniel Sams, I would say, is going to bowl the next over. Said usually the big over in the 19th, and they'll try and knock them over. But I said it's been that 5th set of 4 overs that has been the issue for Randy Pete's. They're probably going to have to bowl that last over. Hopefully, probably not going to just go. They're not going to get there. Is Singh goes down again, but this time I think he's trying to field the ball, so we'll give him a pass on that one. But they do get through for a single again, Manly.
So I tell you what, last week we were going through, you know, the well-known names in the game. Obviously, we had a few of them. And when I got home, Dad actually told me, he's like, you know, Tui comes from a famous family, right? I just kind of looked at him blankly and went, seriously? Tui's? I went, oh.
Yeah, but dads are always the one to get those
I know,
ones.
right? But also, you know, cricketing family coming up from Victoria as well. So there you go. I learned something new as well. And it was from my dad, but, you know, I still took it because we learn a lot from them.
Yeah, well, we always appreciate our dads. But Daya Singh, he finishes his 4 overs 2 for 18. And Manly 8 for 124 off 18. And give me the captaincy seat because Daniel Sams will be back for over number 19. I said I think he's going to have a job to do. He'll probably want to go bang bang and finish this one off. But
I think he's got other plans.
Well said, the wind continues to just pick up here. All the trees and the flags and everything gusting. Sams comes into Arthur. It's the slower ball. It's high in the air, but it will land safely between the two fielders out here on the leg side, which allows them to get back for 2. So this is where we'll see the Daniel Sams that we're used to in the Big Bash, the slower balls making it hard to hit for the batters.
Variation, knows his game, knows what works, what doesn't. Unlike some of us who just bowl and hope the ball gets up the other end.
So Sam's coming off the long run. Well, Trauthur goes back to it. He looks at the umpire for the wide. They're going to say no because he's stepped inside it.
I was going to say, I think there's a bit of he moved there as well.
Yeah, but as I said, at the second last over, you're going to ask the question. But
just to waste time, right? Surely.
But, yeah, look, he's come in, he's definitely stepped towards the off stump there. Sams comes in again, and this one's short, and it's tipped up, and oh, he's put up the one hand.
Gosh.
But it's in and out before that we can, before it doesn't stick there. Trauthur gets back for 2. But again, Sam showing his variation there, the slower bouncer. Trauthur's tried to go up and over. Just gets there, but that would have been interesting, Georgia, had it stuck.
I am wondering, because we've mentioned the pitch and the bounce and all of that. Is it also the wind that's impacting the ball not being able to go further? Obviously, we've seen a few shots up in the air. I don't know, I'm confused.
The extra bounce as well, I think
yeah,
we're seeing too.
Obviously.
Next delivery, that's the quicker one.
That was like my golf swing. Oh, I missed the ball. There we go.
Well, I think Trauthur was waiting for the slower ball again, but he's just pushed it straight through. The ball was in the keeper's hands, I think, before he finished the shot. But as I said, this is why they would have loved having Dan Sams in here.
Yeah.
Showing all these experience.
Cricketing knowledge at its finest.
So Trauthur, what can he do here? And it's slower again. He pushes it into the offside. There is a fielder there at short cover, so he'll pick up the single. It's almost a free hit, I think, here now for Nick Tui. Final delivery. They'll want Trauthur on strike for the last over.
Is that the effects mic?
Maybe. Well, it's not the mic, it's what it's
Oh, the stand, yeah.
It's what it's
Well, I was thinking it was like, someone getting ready to do like a clapping. I'm like, it's a bit off.
Oh, Tui just... I don't know what that was. It definitely wasn't treated...
Swing and a try.
It definitely wasn't treated like a free hit, but that's the end of Sam's 4 overs. He goes 1 for 22, and after 19, it's the Manly 8 for 130. 1 over to go here. Trauthur's 46 off 42. Tui is 2 off 3, and we do appreciate listening to our Sydney Sports Radio Triple H 100.1 FM call here of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup semi-finals, proudly delivered by our great station sponsor in Menulog. As I said, also appreciate those tuning in via Frogbox and the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel. big final over coming up here now. And it will be Luke Cullinan to come in. He's only bowled the 2 overs. They've gone for 21. So it's been probably their weak link here, the fifth bowler.
Aww.
But I think the other 4 have done all right, though.
There's got to be one.
Oh, he slashes at this one, does.
Clearly you heard what you said, and he was like, nah, I am not resting for that.
I didn't say bowled badly. He just gone for runs in a low-scoring innings. But
words hurt.
It was well, I'm supposed to say words. We're commentating the game.
Okay.
But it was a good first delivery there. Trewartha could only sort of get it back down the pitch. So dot ball to start the final over. Said he'll want a couple more here as Manly goes searching for 140. Oh, this one's up and over. Can he get it above and past the sweeper? Yes, he can. Austin Moore had some territory to cover. And that will be the 50 for Jack Trewartha. Much needed boundary, much needed 50 need for the young Manly junior. Said Austin Moore had a lot of ground to cover, but just couldn't quite get there.
Tell you what, he needed like follow through territory to slow down as well.
But no, he's going to have to free the arms here now to continue the runs, and just
nutmegged himself.
Gets the inside edge onto the pad, as you said, Georgia, and they do run through. Said putting the trust in Tui here now. He's going to have to swing, isn't he, the number 10?
Surely, come on. What do you got? No, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Thought about it. No, I know better than that.
They need to eke out a few more here. 8 for 135. 3 overs left in the innings. Oh, he does go the big hoik. Gets it onto the onside.
Like a golf swing.
Said no 2 there as it's picked up by the sweeper on the mid-wicket boundary. I think they'll be happy with that to get Trewartha back on strike. Even if you can pick up 1 boundary here off these next 2 deliveries, at least it's something for Manly to bowl at. So it'll be over to the likes of Tui out there, Rook Dillon, Julian Osborne. So they're going to have to do a job, the bowlers here. Trewartha on strike. What can he do? And he's bowled. He tries to play the big stroke down the ground, but as I said, it was full and it was straight. The old, you miss, I hit. And a great innings from Trewartha comes to an end. 51 off 46, and Manly with 1 delivery left. 9 for 136.
It's always that that last person who walks out to bat. You sit there thinking, they'll get there. They'll get there. Dang it.
So we do hope everybody that is listening around the grounds where, Matt, are joining the coverage as Jack Trewartha gets well-deserved round of applause as he comes off the field. We'll go through some of those round the grounds after we do take a break. But I can tell you though, we're out at Pratton Park. Bankstown finished 8 for 147 off their 20 overs. So Western Suburbs are going to need 148 to win and book their place in this Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup final. Winner of that game will play the winner of this one next Sunday at 2:30.
Mm-hmm.
We will be there. We know that much.
Try keeping us away, like seriously.
They might.
Okay.
The final delivery, Osborne on strike, and he plays it down the ground.
That was clean.
Nice shot for the number 11. I said 2, he was looking for 2, but I don't think it was really on as it was fielded there inside the circle. But
don't push it, is what I'm hearing.
Manly finished their 20 overs, 9 for 137. So I said definitely something for them to bowl at, Georgia. Your thoughts on the innings before we go through the tail of the tape?
I think it was a fairly consistent innings as well. I mean, we saw, people lift up when they had to as well, go from there. Some good, good little innings there from a few people. Obviously, we got some starts, didn't quite get, all the way. But we have a total, and I think it's a solid total as well that we're defending, that is being defended. So, I mean, I think it's game on at this point.
Paul said, go from 4 for 29 when they lost the wicket of Beadle.
Yep.
To get 137 on the board. I think they'll be very happy with that.
Absolutely.
And, it'll make for a very interesting run chase coming up in about 10 to 15 minutes' time. As I said, we'll go through the tail of the tape before we take a quick break. As I said, Matt Brewster is caught and bowled by Daya Singh. One of those ones that just went straight up in the air. 1 off 5. Joel Foster caught by Sams off the Anthony Sams. It is off the bowling of Riley Eyre. Another one that just went up. 7 off 5 with 1 boundary. Ashkay Joseph caught by Ralston off the bowling of Daya Singh. 9 off 8 with 1 boundary. Beadle, he was caught off the bowling of Dan Sams. 3 off 5. Crossweight showed his experience before he was bowled by Jason Ralston. 38 off 34. 2 fours, 1 6. Zach Trewalter, he held this innings together. 51 off 46, 4 boundaries before he was bowled by Luke Cullinan there in the final over. Andrew Bolton, he certainly showed his shots. He was caught by Cullinan off the bowling of Riley Eyre. 15 off 9 with 2 boundaries. Roop Dillon, he was bowled by Riley Eyre. 1 off 3. Lewis Evans, or Diamond Duck, run out there, looking for the second run. Tui finishes not out, 3 off 4. Osborne's 1 off 1. There was 8 extras, 9 for 137. The bowling for the Randy Peets, Dan Sams, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 22. Daya Singh, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 19. Riley Eyre, 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 18. Jason Ralston, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 28. Uppal, 1 over, cost 14. Cullinan's 3 overs, 1 for 28. So as I said, we'll take a break here from Coogee Oval. The Randy Peets, the home team, they need 138 to win and to make their way into the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup final. Manly need to obviously keep them to less, so it's going to be a fascinating second innings. Don't go anywhere. This is our coverage here, Sydney Sports Radio, Triple H 100.1 FM of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup, proudly presented by our great station sponsors in Menulog. Yes, welcome back here to Coogee Oval as we await the two teams for the second innings here in this Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup semi-final. The Randy Pete's taking on Manly, if you're just tuning in. Manly finished their first innings 9 for 137, so the Randy Pete's needing 138 to make their way back into that Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 final next Sunday, 2:30. So it's going to be a good one there. We're looking forward to that. We've got Kiwi Mick and Georgia here also in commentary. As I said, it's going to be an interesting chase, I think. It's one of those tricky targets. It's not like they're chasing 100. It's not like they're chasing 180 where you sort of know the tempo. It's one of those ones, yes, you want to score runs, but you sort of have to make sure you're keeping up with the run rate too. So a few early quiet overs can put some pressure on the batting team.
Yeah, that's right. And like you said, I mean, players like Joel Foster, Julian Osborne, they're going to have to really get stuck into it here and get some early wickets. I think the key really is through that first 4 or 5 overs, Manly were 4 for 40 in the end, so they just kept losing those wickets, getting caught, mistiming shots, skying the ball, and eventually that's why they got 9 for 137, because those early wickets Randy Pete's just chipped away. That's what did the damage. They just couldn't quite extend it to a big score.
Well, we can tell you out at Pratton Park, boy, the western suburbs are on fire. Bankstown, they started 8 for 147, and then obviously western suburbs chasing the 148. 2.5 overs, none for 33. Harjit Singh, he's been the talk of the town. He's 23 off 11 deliveries. So I said the winner of that game will take on the winner of this game next Sunday for the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup, and the prize money thanks to Harry Solomon and the team at Kingsgrove Sports Centre. As I said, players and umpires getting ready to go back on the ground. So we'll see if we can try and get you a few scores around the grounds from the women's competition, Georgia. And
sorry, that's my job.
It's all right. I've got you. I've got them up here. Just trying to work out. I said it's a weird way they've set up the competition this year with all the games. But I said I think we start at round 2.
Yes, we do. That is correct.
Yeah,
comes after 1.
Yeah. Well, as I said, I think they're playing round 2 and 3 today, so they aren't making it easy for us. But out at Mark Taylor this morning, Northern District taking on Sutherland. Northern District's batting first, 8 for 140. St George Sutherland getting the job done by 8 wickets. At Drummoyne, Manly taking on Sydney, and Manly getting the win by 12 runs there. Manly 7 for 109. Sydney all out for 97. That's a big game considering the amount of New South Wales representatives playing in that one.
Always is when it comes to Sydney.
Yeah, at Raby, Campbelltown Camden playing Penrith. Campbelltown Camden winning by 8 runs. Penrith all out for 87. Campbelltown Camden chasing that down. At Raby number 2, Parramatta playing Bankstown. Bankstown all out for 119. Parramatta getting the job done by 8 wickets. And at Mark Taylor in the second game there, St George taking on Sydney University. You might want to cover your ears for this one, Georgia.
I already saw it.
St George getting the job done by 5 runs. High-scoring game, though, 4 for 189. Sydney Uni 3 for 184, so very high-scoring there.
Did well to get that close.
Yeah, some live games that are happening now. At Raby number 1, Campbelltown Camden 2 for 123. Parramatta 2 for 71 in reply. At Raby number 2, Penrith 6 for 83. Bankstown 2 for 48. At Drummoyne, Sydney taking on Gordon. Sydney 4 for 164. Gordon 2 for 74. And at Mark Taylor Oval, Sydney Uni batting first, 1 for 77.
Okay.
So we'll give you some more more updates on them at the end of the coverage. As I said, we will take scores from Pratton Park, obviously with the other semi-final here, and if there is any more play at Perth Stadium, with obviously that game still in the rain delay with India 3 for 37 off 11.5. But players and umpires are now back in the middle I said you are listening to the Sydney Sports Radio Triple H 100.1 FM coverage of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup, proudly delivered by our great station sponsors in Menulog, and of course our commentary coming through Frogvox via the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel. To take us through the first 5 overs, Kiwi Mick Reinish.
Thank you very much, Matt Mayer. So the final is what is at stake here for the winner. And it's Austin Waugh to open up with Anthony Sams. They were blistering in their quarterfinal win against Mossman last week. 0 for 75 off 5.2 overs, winning in DRS. And here goes Tui now charging in for the first ball. Oh! Nearly caught behind.
I think that was hit the ground more than anything.
Bad catch. So 138 the target. And these two, very good form, as I said, in that quarterfinal last week with the bat. Are they going to try and just bat quick here and almost bat Manly out of the game? Or are Manly going to get early wickets to get themselves into the game? Here goes Tui. Oh, playing a miss outside the off stump. Good little tight start here by Manly. Tui, he's got a big frame with the bowling. A few Manly fans here down at the end of the ground. There's about 10 or so. But it's mainly Randwick Petersham, probably 92% against 8%. Kiwi Viz crowd figure. Didn't have it on that one. Here goes Tui. Swing and a miss. He's not far away from nicking one. He's got to be careful, Austin Waugh, Georgia.
Tell you what, that bounce is outdoing everybody.
Yeah,
today.
the bounce again is true through the game.
Your pitch ain't got no bounce. Well, that's wrong. It has a lot.
The ball's zinging around.
Imagine. Some pitches be roads. This is not one of them.
Great conditions here as we reach 4:20 in the afternoon, Sydney time. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here. Oh,
Oi.
no. That is a no ball for height.
That
Full
hit him?
toss above the waist, and they get a run, and it'll be a free hit.
Did that hit him as well?
It did hit him, I think.
Oi. He seems okay. Maybe a little jumpy, but I mean, if I were copping one around the head, I would be as well.
Anthony Sams on strike. He got 45 of 20 deliveries in that game last week, where Randwick Petersham, realistically, if they played the full game, they would have went on for a big win. And that 2-dayer against Mossman yesterday, they got a big score in that match. A couple of their players getting hundreds. Param Apol was one of them. Checking that one out on Frogbox. It's hit the pad, but no appeal for LBW.
I'll tell you what, you can see his intentions very quickly. Score runs.
Yeah. These two are straight away playing their shots. No wicket for 2 after 4 balls, so it's pretty good over here so far. They can just get an early wicket or 2 and get these guys back in the sheds, and Randwick Petersham would get a bit nervous. But edgy. In fact, it's going to roll away for 4. So he got more on that than I thought. Driving and slicing it through the point area. And that's the first boundary of the run chase. And it's 6 without loss.
Tell you what, the crowds definitely be running in now, as obviously we see the juniors cricket's finished and other errands as well. So people are coming in. Ooh,
full toss.
Done.
Hit back to the bowler, no run. 1 over gone. 6 without loss. The target, 138.
See, Matt, that's how you use your hands in the follow through, mate. That's how you do it. None of this foot rubbish.
Thanks for the tip.
Expert comments by Matt Nudge. So let's see who they open up with at the other end.
No one wants to see the bruise.
No, I'm good.
Looks like
I
it's going to
got
be
my own.
Akshay Joseph here, who bowls a bit of a mixture of spin and medium pace.
Okay. That's
He
right. We
opened-
saw this last week.
He
didn't we?
opened
Yeah.
last week for them as well.
Saw it last week. There were a couple which had nice flight, and then others that just
He
pinged
bowled
off the
quite
surf.
flat.
Yeah.
And this pitch, he might, if he can get a little bit of bounce going, you never know. Austin Waugh
Might have a bouncer himself.
on strike. And he's caught!
Oh, unfortunate.
Austin Waugh's gone, caught in the covers. And it was really there to hit. He get it straight down the throat of Andrew Bolton.
Ooh.
And Manly's up and about. They get an early wicket. That's 1 for 6.
Tell you what, you don't need to move when the ball's hit straight at you, that's for sure. But fantastic work by the Manly team just to, see ball, catch ball
Yeah.
as well, because it came at great speed. Unfortunately, an early wicket falling.
Encore Singh to make, Eknor Singh to make his way out to the middle. So Austin Waugh gone, the opening batter here for Randwick Petersham. They get that early wicket. They can just keep getting a few wickets in the first few overs, then it's anyone's game with a not the greatest score of 137 there to chase. But you never know until both teams have batted on it.
Exactly.
And it's finals pressure in a semi-final.
Exactly. You can't. Whoop, sounds like the lid got shut. You can't really say anything until you've seen both teams bat.
Yeah, that's the
Obviously,
thing with cricket, isn't it? It's,
absolutely. It can change so quickly too.
Eknor Singh on strike.
A bit slow one.
Wide.
There. Oh,
That'll be another run.
that was a bit of like a pause, pause. Now I'll bowl the ball. Yep, someone's not happy.
I wonder who.
Gee, I wonder.
Plays it late, straight to the man for no run. Akshay Joseph just bowling the licorice all sort. Deliveries, mixing it up with a bit of spin, some quicker ones. Flights it up, driven, beautiful shot. That is a beautiful shot. One of the shots of the day by Eknor Singh. Straight towards our commentary area here in the grandstand, blazed along the ground.
We won't mention the coach fumbling it when he went to pick it up, but that's fine.
Doesn't really matter.
You're not getting picked next week, Georgia.
1 for 11 here in the second over. Textbook cricket shot there, beautifully played. Here goes Joseph. Oh, and that's another boundary. Here they go, the green and yellows.
They know
as
the
he
field.
slices it behind point for 4. He sat up and waited for that one. And now the crowd's voice has been found again.
I'll tell you what, Randy Peets has something to say, and they're going to say it.
Yep.
Do they train? No, they don't train at Coogee, do they?
Not sure.
I don't think so, because I don't see practice pitches.
No.
Joseph again. Oh, what a shot!
I know.
This is batting of the highest order. He's just leaning on it.
That was carbon copy.
I know. Cuts it behind point again. So dinner reservations have been made by this team. And Eknor Singh straight away once he's got out here has looked very good with the bat. Dissecting the fielders, all the men up in the circle, finding the gaps. And now the man's out on the fence, ironically. And after 2 overs, Randwick Petersham are 1 for 20. Here they go. Winner to take on the winner of Western Bankstown, Western Suburbs. Looks like it's going to be Lewis Evans to come in the attack now for the Manly Waratahs. As the wind continues to blow around the ground.
I actually don't mind this breeze now. And now it's cold. Now I mind it.
So Ignore Singh's raced through to 13 with 3 scorching boundaries. 1, a beautiful cover drive, and 2, cuts behind the point area. And I've heard on the way in a few fans saying Lewis Evans is quite fast with his bowling. So let's see what we come up. He didn't play last week. Here he goes. Here we go. So Ignore Singh glides it away for a single. Anthony Sams back on strike. You are watching on Frogbox at the moment. The graphics aren't quite updated, so it is 1 for 21 here in the third. Driven straight to the man. Oh, that was out of the head, I reckon. I reckon he was gone. What do you think? You might have to ask Shane Evans about that one.
2 mentions, really?
Oh, jeez.
That's it. Will not be mentioned again.
Oh. If I can find Jar.
So Ignore Singh back on strike to face Lewis Evans. And that's a wide down the leg side. So they don't have many runs to play with here, Manly. Target 138. And if Randwick Petersham get away on them here, Georgia, then there could be some problems. They're going to need to consistently get wickets here.
I want to stay on top of it because obviously when it does get too much out of hand, it's too overwhelming to try and bring back.
And their run rate's already quite fast as well. So
dial it down.
That's what happens when you get one of those sort of lower scores, and they'll get one down to the man underneath the palm trees at Coogee Oval. What a great ground this is. One of the most picturesque grounds in Sydney, you'd think, or even Australia.
Definitely.
Be up there.
Agreed. I'd play here any day with this breeze, but the sun, and just the atmosphere. I'll take it.
Anthony Sams back on strike. Shout for LBW, not out. 1 for 24. Evans gets back to the top of his mark. A real leisurely feel around this park. People going to and from the beach through the day. Great scenes. Oh, look at this. That's going to be 4. He controlled that beautifully, slicing it into that third man area where there is no fielder. And they're ticking these runs over nicely to start. The green and yellows. They won the comp, was it 2 or 3 years ago they won this comp, didn't they? Was it 3 years ago or 2 years ago?
We've covered a couple of Randy Pete's grand finals, that's for sure.
Yeah, but Jason Sanger was on their team too.
And it was right before Sam's went off for, I think it was IPL or something like that.
That's right.
So, yeah, it was when this comp finished later in the season, yes.
Yeah.
Like in March or something, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe not that late, but yeah, but...
Later
than October.
And this one just glided off the pads, beats the fielder. They'll get 2. To the man on the fence doing the fielding is Andrew Bolton. It's got over here by the Randy Pates. 3 overs gone, they're 1 for 30. So already they only need just over 100 runs. Good start here by the home side. And they're up and away after losing Austin Wall early on in the innings.
Yeah, I reckon so. I hope so.
Yeah. Encore Singh on 15, Anthony Sams on 11. 1 for 30 after 3 overs with the target. 138. Coming into the attack now will be Nick Tui. He switched ends to bowl to Ignore Singh. They take on the fielder and they get home. Eknor Singh's looking very sharp out in the middle with his...
He's got a plan and he's ready to go with it.
Yeah, you can just see he's eager to get things rolling.
He's in the mindset as well.
You can see the urgency in the body language of a batter. They're running between the wickets. Or
like, knows you've got to get
put
down
away
there.
the loose balls and stuff. So, yeah.
Just knows the game, knows his game as well, and is ready to go for it.
Here goes Tui to Sams. Driven over the man for 4.
That would be
They
amazing.
are swinging with the gloves here, the Randy Peaks, the
Swinging
green
with
and yellow.
ease.
They're off to a great start.
So easy breezy as well.
Yeah.
Not a care in the world. No
Playing-
panic. Bang.
Anthony Sams through to 15. Eknor Singh on 16 as they put a man back at long on. Oh, he didn't get this one though, but no run. Doing the fielding there was Akshay Joseph.
The sounds of crowds.
Here goes Tui again to Anthony Sams. He's gone short, and he says, see you later. That's 4. One bounce into the picket fence. He pulls it around the corner. Anthony Sams, a high tempo opening batter. And they're 1 for 39 in the 4th over. Already they need less than 100, so they are knocking over the early runs here. And at this stage, Manly had lost about 3 wickets, hadn't they? They were about sort of 3 for 25 or something like that. So shows that difference already.
Yeah, definitely. Oh.
Hits the pad, no appeal, no run. Semi-final time here in the Kingsgrove Cup T20 comp. Winner to play the winner of the other match with Western Suburbs and Bankstown. Will definitely give you updates with that game. Final will be next Sunday at 2:30, venue to be confirmed. Oh,
Okay.
this one's beating him. Top ball to finish off. 4 overs gone. 1 for 39, the Randy Peaks.
I can tell you in that game at Pratton Park, Bankstown, they set 8 for 147 in reply. Western Suburbs 3 for 66. Said Harjit was out 23 off 12. But yeah, 3 for 36 off 7.4. So could be a tricky chase there. That's definitely one we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Well, especially if we want to know what the final's going to be.
Could be here.
Well, if it was here, I wouldn't mind it.
I mean, I'm all for that.
Pretty comfy little spot up here, just quietly.
Can we put off like the ropes and like reserve for Triple H?
Like a week in advance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're just going to live here for the week.
Sure. I mean,
Right.
it's got everything you want.
Yeah, mate, I've topped up the credit card. I'll go stay in that hotel for a week, work from home. No,
Maybe in the
I was
Coogee
thinking
Bay
more the beaches
Hotel.
over there.
Maybe in the Coogee
be
Bay
a long
Hotel.
week. Jeez. So it's going to be Root Dillon to come into the attack now. And Anthony Sams 19 off 12. Eknor Singh 16 off 8. Plays it late, they'll get 1 very comfortably. Oh, it's a wide. Right arm leg spin here by Root Dillon.
And he tried to play the big cut shot, didn't he? It just ends up being too wide. Umpire McCall putting the arms out for that one.
They need wickets badly here, do this Manly side. To state the obvious. Oh, he dances down the wicket and glides this through the gap. What a shot. They'll get a comfortable 2 to the man on the fence under the palm trees on the beach side of the ground. He, danced down the wicket and cut it. That's great touch when you're doing that sort of stuff.
It's good match awareness as
Not
well.
scared to go down the wicket and back yourself. One for 43. And this is a big shot. Here we go. All the way for 6. It's nearly taken out a couple of cars.
It almost took one driving past.
Here, and
Kaboom.
that was building up to happen, that one. They are smoking it here, the Randy Peets.
I love how a few people walking past like, do I get the ball, do I not?
Souvenir.
1 for 49 here after 4.3. Anthony Sams
Oh my gosh.
races through to 27 off 14. Eknor Singh 17 off 9.
Wow.
This time he
Whoa,
sweeps
get
it
out of the
past the umpire for 1. That brings up the 50 for Randwick Petersham. They can smell another final on the horizon the way they're going. They are not mucking around at all.
I tell you what, Randy Pete's faithful has something to say. And they're gonna tell the fielders on the boundary.
Oh, quite a good delivery here. Sort of caught the batter up a bit. No run. Coming into the commentary box very soon, the 18.
The 18.
Matt Mears and
We're
Georgia
doing
Lovers
this again,
together.
aren't we?
I've been in the
We're
whole day.
We're the all-day team today, thank you.
And this is sliced behind the fielder at point. They should come back for a comfortable 2, and they do. 5 overs gone. Randwick Petersham 1 for 52. Over to you, Matt Mears.
Thank you very much, Kiwi.
The AB team.
Yeah, we do thank you for listening to our coverage here, Triple H 100.1 FM Sydney Sports Radio of the Kingsgrove Sports and the T20 Cup, the semi-final, Manly taking on the Randy Peets. Delivered by our great station sponsor in Menulog, and for those tuning in via Frogbox and the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel, we also welcome you here to the chase. By the Randy Peets. I said great start for them, 1 for 52 off 5. I said we mentioned, George, about how they can be tricky chasers sometimes, and sometimes it's just
the smallest totals are the hardest.
Yeah, but
Always.
Sometimes it can just be let's just go pedal to the metal from the beginning,
and then it just doesn't go to plan, and it becomes a mess.
Julian Osborne to come in, the Australian under-19, as first delivery gets pushed onto the onside. They'll look for 2, but well in by the fielder sweeping on the mid-wicket boundary. Yeah, two for versus India in the 4-day match a couple of weeks ago. So another player as well, Alex Lee Young, was the wicketkeeper in that Australian under-19s 4-day game as well. He's part of this Randy Peets side. As the wind still making its presence known here at Coogee is the next delivery, and it's on leg stump. Singh just nicely places it onto the leg side.
Oh, wow.
What a throw. Just
both the bails went flying.
Brewster, the keeper's just going, what are you doing to me, mate? But
I love how the fielder's gone, well, we better walk the bails back in.
So the Randy Peets faithful join their afternoon.
The Randy Peets players can do no wrong according to their supporters.
So, no, it's been a great start by them. Manly need to find something here. Wicket or 2. So Osborne continues again to Anthony Sams, and it's hit on the pad. but well and truly down the leg side. So trying to keep up with those scores around the ground. Still rain delay over in Perth in the first one day between Australia and India.
Like Kiwi said, of all places.
Oh, that's again up in the block hole, but well played.
Well dug out, hey?
Yeah, just to Joel Foster there. Short cover, no run. Another wicket at Pratton Park. Western Suburbs now 4 for 71. Chasing that 8 for 147 set by Bankstown. So some tension over there. Next delivery, and it's played away on the onside, past the fielder at short mid-wicket, but well fielded by the mid-wicket sweeper. Just pick up a single. Osborne, final delivery of his first over, and just nicely played on the offside. Crossweights there prowling at backward point. So dot to finish the over. Good start from Osborne. Only three runs coming from his first over. And after 6, Randy Pete's 1 for 55. Sams is on 30 and Singh is on 20.
So nice, consistent start here. Obviously, Randy Pete showing that they know the ground, they know the conditions. Just going about their business, nothing too strenuous, but the looks of things either.
Well, as I said, they are ahead of the run rate now. So as I said, it means they... Not that I think they're going to take the foot off the pedal, but this means don't have to take too many risks. As Andrew Bolton coming on from the northern end, while his first over, the 7th of this innings. So as ticks over 4:45 here in Sydney town. Sam's on strike. What can he do to the young paceman here from Manly? He just decides to go over cover.
Well, we take everybody out of the equation.
Said Foster there at short cover over his head, but the fielder out there on the boundary will cut it off, but not before they can come back for 2. Next delivery, and he plays the big pull shot. Oh, he jumps high, just Joseph.
An earful too.
Well, Joseph drew the short straw. He's fielding in front of the Randy Pete's faithful here at deep mid-wicket. Look, it was a hard one. He got hands to it.
He did well to get something
He
to
did.
it.
He did a great job there, but as I said, probably either needed to be maybe a foot taller or it needed to have just
not as much height on it.
Yeah, a few less kilometres an hour on it, but as I said, Sams is just showing he's going to try and take the dominance here for the young Manly bowler. So next delivery, and again he goes, and he takes it. Joseph,
wow,
they put the extra man out here. Joseph moved around to square leg. He had to do the hard work, Georgia. It was in front of him, but he gets the hands underneath it, and Sams is gone. 38 off 21. Randy Pete's lose their second wicket. 2 for 63 here in the 7th.
Well, I tell you what, he did well just to get to it, to get hands to it as well, but ultimately picking up that wicket, exactly what the doctor ordered and what Manly needed at this point in time as well. Was looking a little too comfortable, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, well, I said great catch. I said he's still in front of the faithful. But I said much needed wicket here by the Waratahs to keep
Standing
himself
ovation.
in it. Well, the skipper, you got to cut the skipper off.
Always.
Oh no, sorry. Riley Ayres, the skipper. But as I said, great innings from Anthony Sams.
Senior players.
Senior players. Yeah, you got to look up the senior players. Yeah, 38 off 22, and it's a new player at the crease. We will confirm. Like I said, numbers and play HQs don't add up, but I do think it is Param Oppal at the crease. He'll face his first delivery from Bolton, and just gets maybe the inside edge onto the pad, and it just dribbles out to the fielder at short cover, no run.
Tell you what, sun's starting to go down. Maybe a bit of cloud coverage as well. Prime conditions here at, what would you say, dusk? Late afternoon?
Late afternoon,
Yeah.
as this one's nicely played through the offside to the cover sweeper for a single. Yeah, it's definitely the sun, the vibrance of the sun has been taken out. As it's sort of, let's say, we love daylight saving.
So
I think
good.
we'll have a little bit more light. I don't think we're going to have any light issues at the end of the game. As I said,
true.
there probably should be a couple more overs in if I had to say so. We're running a little bit behind, but as I said, I don't think we're going to have any light issues at the
Shane
end.
would told us exactly how many.
Stop mentioning it. He's not here. Is the next one from Singh again, played through the offside for a single. And that is the end of 7 overs here. Randy Pete's 2 for 65. Bolton's first successful over, 1 for 10. As I said, Singh 21 off 14. Uppal 1 off 2 deliveries.
What was the name of your section?
As Osborne will continue from the southern end. Frog box end of Coogee Oval.
Froggy end.
So he comes in, and a nice ball there on leg stump. Just pushed to the fielder there at short mid-wicket, no run. It's an unusual thing, Georgia, in T20s. A lot of the time they'll just leave mid-wicket open.
Yeah.
And it's a 1 or a 2 every time as the players have to come in. But
I mean, I get, yeah.
Manly having the fielder in there is... it saved a couple of runs, I think. As Osborne comes in again, and that's wide down the leg side, but well taken by Bruce to the keeper.
Pulled up a little gingerly there. But yeah, mid-wicket, again, sometimes it pays to have that person there, sometimes it doesn't. I guess it depends on like the team, what their plan is, especially like the bowler's plan as well, because ultimately if the bowler will set the field depending on where they want players, they know what they're going to do. So.
Oh, this one hits the pad. You get a muffled appeal, but they'll run through for a leg bye.
Well, you don't know unless you ask.
Well, usually we want to hear it a bit louder than that to be given.
Just scream, yell, shout, get the attention as much as possible.
So it's been a good start to Osborne. Oh, this one's played nicely through the covers. Beats the fielder at short cover. They'll look for 2. Oh, it's been sent back.
Oh, almost took him out as well.
Yeah, the bounce there. We talked about how there's a bounce in this pitch, but this one was just off one of the pitches to the side of this wicket square, and it was up around Brewster's head. Was not looking for that one.
So what could have been a shiner if he didn't get his head out of the way.
Yeah. Well, he's lucky that. Still in a rain delay over in Perth. We're looking forward to this one-day series starting as this one's played away and beats the fielder there. He's not happy about that one.
I think he may have got something on it to slow it down, but just, yeah, not as cleanly as would have liked.
Yeah, but they do pick up another single to the total. Next one, he took out the mid-wicket. And good running, sees him come back for 2.
Tell you what, it's nice to see these people out for like this Sunday reset, going for a walk, meeting up with friends.
Oh, it's a beautiful part of the world. So I think you'll find, well, this next one played through the covers. So picked up by Bolton here, cover sweeper, and end of 8 overs. Randy Peets 2 for 72, target of 138. Osborne's first 2 overs gone for 9. I said if you are just tuning in, you're listening to Triple H Sport, Sydney Sports Radio coverage here of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup semi-final. Manly taking on the Randy Peets, delivered by a great station sponsor in Menulog. But I think the Ashes, the Barmy Army, I think there'll be maybe just a few setting up camp around here, Georgia.
Maybe, yeah. 1 or 2 at least. But you know, where one goes, they all go.
I said, well, there'll be quite a few out here come the end of the year. You know, we're all looking forward to that big summer of cricket.
Always.
As it will be Evans to come back. First over gone from 10, and that one got up, and it's just been sort of swatted onto the onside. Are they going to say anything there? No, they'll give the one above the head.
I think it bounced, didn't it?
It did, but
yeah.
I thought it was over the top. His next one. He does have a bit of pace, and it's played away. Big crack off the bat. But Bolton is out here at deep square leg, so just another single to the total. Next delivery, again it's short, and it's just bunted onto the leg side. They'll look for 2, no one inside the circle, they're coming back. Oh, good running, sees them get themselves back. Better over here from Evans so far, but he's been short. But I said he has that extra yard of pace. Well, again, it's cracked through the onside, but Joseph will pick that one up at deep mid-wicket. Another single to the total. Wind here still making its presence known.
It's not nearly as frequent as it was before. It's kind of nice now. It's refreshing.
Here's the next one. There, hit across, weight at backward point. He has a shy at the stumps, but
may as well
they stay at home.
Just make sure someone's backing up, otherwise that could be very ugly.
It did well there. Said next delivery, that's played through an open cover point, but again, sweeper out there. Fire it back to Brewster. So that's the end of Evans' second over, only costing 6. He's 16 off his first 2 overs. 9 overs down. Randy Peets, 2 for 78. Singh is on 24. Football is on 9. So we'll go round the grounds out to Pratton Park. So the second semi-final there, Bankstown taking on Western Suburbs. Ooh, Western Suburbs in a bit of trouble in their chase for 148. Now 5 for 93 in the 13th over. So some work to do there for Western Suburbs, Georgia.
Sounds like they've got a job ahead of them, that's for sure.
Looks like Bolton's been swung around. He'll come in for his second over here from the southern end. So he'll come in here. Singh is on strike. Slow ball, played through the onside, but well done by the sweeper out there at mid-wicket. So they can only pick up a single. So just feels like just consolidating a little bit here, the Randy Peets. Still 8 wickets in the shed. This one's cut away nicely past Crossway. No one behind him. It's a big chase for Osborne, but he does well. Saves 2 runs there. I said it was a nice shot. Crossway went full length trying to cut it off, but just couldn't get fingertips to that one. This one's nicely on leg stump, pushed through the onside, down to long on. Just walking the,
Yeah, I was going to say,
last bit.
it's not a run, it's a walk.
Yeah, no.
It's a stroll.
So no chance of 2 there. So it's like, no, one
Yeah,
run's
no.
all I want. I'll just wander down
Take
to the
it
other
in.
end.
Taking the atmosphere.
Yeah, I said doing it nicely here so far. The Randy Peets is slower ball again.
That was back of the hand.
Yeah, pushed away onto the onside for another single. So I wouldn't say they're doing it easy here, the Randy Peets, but not really being challenged too much here by these Manly bowlers. So another wicket or 2 now. Maybe a little bit of a shake into that lower order of Randy Peets. His next one here, cut off by Foster. They'll go for the appeal. I think just the extra roll there by Foster, having to get it into Brewster. Was slick work, Georgia, but just gave that little bit of extra time for the batter to make it home.
It did. It makes the difference. That one extra step, that 1 extra centimetre, it all counts. And unfortunately, just didn't quite get that wicket. It would have been a huge change in momentum, that's for sure.
It would have. As I said, you just feel like there is another twist or turn in the tail in this one, but I don't think we're quite there yet. So final delivery here of Bolton's second over coming up. Last ball here in the 10th. Has to swing around back to his mark. Ooh, again on leg stump. Beats the fielder inside the circle at fine, but I said there is a fielder back there on the boundary, so a single. So 10 overs gone here at Coogee Oval. Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup semi-final. The Randy Peets 2 for 85. Bolton's 2 overs, 1 for 17. And to take you through the next 5 overs, Kiwi Mick Ronish.
Thank you, Matt Mears. Yes, so steady as she goes here for Randwick Petersham. Eknor Singh, 27 of 23. And Param Upal, 13 off 11. Upal got a century against Mossman yesterday. I was watching that, so he's in great form. And they need 53 runs of 60 deliveries now, so they actually need less than a run a ball. Manly need to jag a couple of wickets here to really have any chance, because they've got the run rate under control. Do Randwick Petersham. Slices this one through the gap, but there is the sweeper out there on the fence. As Root Dillon continues, he conceded 13 off his first over, a bit expensive, so drives this down the ground for one. They're going to come back for two. They're almost playing it like sort of a one-day game where you just tap it round and get the singles here, but it's all they need to do.
I was going to say, I mean,
it's all
we
they
don't
need
need
to do.
anything fancy.
Yeah, because the lower score, the lower target, again, it just dabs this for one.
I mean, the slower you play it, the more obviously, the more frustration it's going to cause on the fielders as well. So, I mean,
yeah,
you know, play your own game.
Again, just slices this one into that cover area to the man on the fence. 3 for 90. The Randy Pete's the home side today in the semi-final of the Kingsgrove T20 comp. Windy conditions. It's got a bit cooler now. As we
might
reach,
bring out the jumpers soon.
Yeah. Oh! Not out. Just past 5 o'clock Sydney time. Hope all the expats that have tuned in, wherever you are around the world, watching on Frogbox or listening on Triple H and Sydney Sports Radio, great to have your company. Randwick Petersham looking to make another final of the T20 comp in the easiest of singles again, as it's pushed into the onside. 11 overs gone, and it's 2 for 91. The target, 138. And Param Apal 17 off 15. Eknor Singh 29 off 25. Andrew Bolton to continue, having a chat with Joel Foster at the frog box end of the ground. They need a couple of quick wickets here to just send some shivers into the batting lineup. And just glided down the ground for run the first hard. They'll just settle for the one.
Really not sparking fear in them at all,
Nah, they're not. Yeah, they've really settled it down, haven't they? They've batting really nicely here. This is a good drive down the ground. Nearly 4. Oh, nearly a run out of the non-strikers. If the bowler took that clean, it would have been out. It was a good arm.
Good arm.
Who was fielding right in the outfield there? That was a good throw.
Wasn't that clean either. Might be a bit of panic setting in there.
Zach Trewatha that was with a good arm. Just glides it on the surface here at Coogee Oval. They're almost getting a run every ball now. They're just rotating the strike beautifully. You can see these two.
That's what they have to do.
Have batted together before. And this is what happens when you bowl well and get the team opposition off to scoring a pretty low sort of score, as they just keep ticking away these singles to the Randy Petes. They're always usually up there in this comp. They want to make that final again. Eknor Singh, 32 off 27. Apal is 19 off 17. Slower ball. Hits the stumps. No run.
I mean, we've heard about precision, but seriously, come on. Aim for something else. Spectacular shot, and unfortunately just fielded by the
Yeah, he
stumps.
smashed that hard, didn't he?
And you saw the non-striker batter and the umpire both go, ah, and try to get out of the way.
Yeah. Bolton again. Again, just times this on the ground. They're playing risk-free cricket. Rotating the strike, hitting the
Easy
ball
does
along
it.
the ground. Easy does it. 12 overs gone. Randwick Petersham 2 for 97. So they need 41 of 48 deliveries. 41 of 48.
Easy breezy. That's what it feels like at this point. There isn't,
Yeah, it does,
you
doesn't
know,
it?
It's so calm and relaxed
Yeah.
here. Just the, body
It doesn't have
language.
that. It doesn't have that intensity of a semi-final because of just their batting so controlled.
Yeah, exactly.
The full
It's
credit
just
to
so
them.
relaxed.
Yeah, it's
They're like, yeah, we'll get there.
yeah.
Like,
Just
you know,
take your
easy does
time.
it, yeah.
As Root Dillon comes back into the attack, he's 2 overs, no wicket for 19. Bowling to Eknor Singh again. Good fielding off his own bowling
was
here.
well
That was
done.
sharp. That was sharp.
There you go, Musi. That's how you do it, mate. Not your foot.
Turns us round the corner for another single to the man on the 45 degree round the corner. It's a well-natured crowd in here today, and this is very controlled batting, chasing a kind of a mediocre score. Again, another single. Oh, he's given this something. But it'll be 1 to the man on the fence. That brings up the 100. Randwick Petersham 2 for 100 after 12.4 overs. Target 138. They're just cruising along. A pole back on strike. Another single here. Flicks it off the pads beautifully to Eknor Singh. 13 overs gone. And it's 2 for 102. And they need 36 of 42 deliveries.
Again, very controlled, as we've been saying.
Julian Osborne to come into the attack. He's got some spark. And they're going to need an over here where they get 2 or 3 quick wickets. But he's still got Daniel Sams to come in with the bat as well. So,
I was going to say,
gee whiz.
certainly got some people in the sheds if we need it. Don't panic just yet. Sams is ready to go. He's been ready this whole time.
So they're just taking their time to set the field. Eknor Singh 35 off 33. Param Apal 21 off 19. Osborne is no wicket for 9 off 2 overs, so tight. But he's got to find a couple of wickets in an over. Someone does.
Can they break the shackles here?
Yeah. Very measured batting approach here. Oh, and this is a great shot for four.
Oh, that almost went over the
That
fence.
has nearly taken out the is it the tripod of the
It's
frog
almost
box.
taken frog box. It's almost gone over the fence.
That was a smoking drive.
Ooh. Those cars out there, better watch out.
Are they going to press the go button now? Are they just doing it on their terms of the Randy Pates?
I mean, why wait till the last over? Come on.
And again, he goes over the top. 4 runs, 3 bounces into the Randwick Petersham dugout. And they've really got their eye on these two. They're both in good form. And Eknor Singh, he wants 50 now. He's on 43. 2 for 110. They only need 28 more runs.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are they chasing?
Again, he goes for it. Man on the fence. They'll just settle for the 1. Singh moves through to 44.
Let's see what's happening out at Pratt Park, shall we?
Yep.
I've got it.
Osborne again. And Apal just squeezes this into the offside for a single.
Well, there you go, out of Pratton Park. Western Suburbs are trailing by 25 runs. They are currently 6 for 122.
Yeah. How many overs left?
How many overs left? 3 overs left.
Ooh, that's a good finish.
So that's a good finish, and so will this one.
Oh,
Ouch.
This was an unorthodox shot. No run.
I was like,
It's almost a surprise to have a dot ball at
like
the
a
moment.
slow leg cutter. That hit him in the arm.
Yeah, it was a tricky delivery there. Again, just driven along the carpet for another single by Eknor Singh. And that's the end of 14 overs. Randwick Petersham 2 for 113. 25 off 36 required. Lewis Evans to resume now from the scoreboard end of the ground. Hope you are enjoying the coverage here on Triple H and Sydney Sports Radio and Frogbox. All the different platforms to listen or watch. Semi-final of the Kingsgrove T20 Cup. Randwick Petersham, after bowling and fielding well, restricting Manly to 137 for 9 for 137. And that's for and one of those unique 2020 shots, brings up another boundary. There's some of the Manly fans down there do the fielding on the boundary. And that moves Singh through to 49. (49 off 39). Playing at his tempo with great control. Oh, he's yorked him. No run.
It's a very unorthodox way to go about a yorker. Let's just swing at it. Rather than the good old block trying to get it out of the foothold, make sure it doesn't go through, get anything behind it that you possibly can.
So can Singh bring up the 50? Of course, Zach Trawatha did for Manly. And that's got to be a no ball. It's a wide.
I was going to say, that's a bit tall. Bit tall.
He's been a bit short, hasn't he, Lewis? And,
Yeah. He has got a bit of pace, though, but a bit short. Yeah.
He saw some of that bounce in the first innings. He's like, I want in on some of this. And
I want that too. How much bounce is too much? That.
Swing and a miss. No run. What a good performance here by Randwick Petersham. 4 of the first wickets today were caught. There was 2. The first 2 wickets today were skied. One was caught and bowled, one caught by the keeper. And they weren't easy catches. That got them on their way. And they never let Manly get in control with the batting. And now they've always looked good here with the bat themselves. And that's 50. 4 runs. Beautiful innings here by Ignor Singh as the crowd applauds. He raises the bat. 2 for 122. Evans again. And that's another one. Now he's having some fun out there. 2 bounces into the fence at cover. Under the palm trees. The wind's just died off slightly. 2 for 126. We're going to have a few overs left to spare at the end of this one, the way it's going.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Not vast difference from what's happening out at Pratton Park.
Is it a close one?
Yeah. Western Suburbs need 8. They need 9 off 10 deliveries.
LBW shout. Not out. To take you through the last 5 overs, Matt Mears and George Lamas for Terran.
Thanks, Kiwi. Yep. If you're just tuning in, thank you for listening to our coverage here, Triple H 100.1 FM, Sydney Sports Radio of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 semi-final between Manly and the Randy Peets, delivered by a great station sponsor in Menulog. And for those listening and viewing through Frogbox via the Cricket New South Wales YouTube channel, we appreciate you coming along with us for this one. But yeah, as I said, as this one winds itself down here, I said Western Suburbs needing 8 off 9 currently.
Wow.
To see who will play the winner of this. As the Osborne to come back for his 4th and final over, none for 20 off 3. His figures so far today, and bang! Just over the head of Zach Trawatha there at mid-on inside the circle, but that was going like a tracer bullet.
That would have hurt.
It would have.
But the balls that hurt the most are the ones you drop.
I don't think that was a drop. I don't think that was anything. That was just
danger.
That was pain limitation.
That was, let's get something up there and hope for the best.
Yeah. So I did try and find out some info while I was off commentary.
Oh yeah.
At the end of next ball was this one and cracked down the ground, but Foster will field at mid-off, no run. So supposedly the triple header was canned because the lights aren't ready at Bankstown Oval.
Okay.
They need to find a power supply from across the street that they haven't been able to do.
Right.
So that's that. And Randy Pete's do believe if they are the victors, the final will be here next week. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, next one's cracked through. Beats short cover. Big chase for the sweeper. He can't get there though. Another 4 to the total. And they're rocketing along to this target at an enormous rate. Only 4 now for victory here for the Randy Petes. I've got to stop doing the last overs because I always get shortchanged. Well, I can tell you though, we do know who will be. As the next one delivery goes, beats short fine leg. Will it make it to the boundary? Yes, it will. So all she wrote here now at Coogee Oval. The Randy Pete's getting the job done. As I said, 8 wickets in hand.
That was convincing.
8 wickets in hand and over 4 overs to spare. Kiwi, that is said, it was a dominating performance here for them to make the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup final.
Yeah, they won easy, didn't they? Once they set that target of 138, they were definitely, favoured to win, but good. Like I said, there's 2 early wickets earlier in the day. The cordon bowled by the bowler, and then the catch by the keeper when Manly skied a couple, getting rid of their top order. Good fielding there when the wind was strong and the ball was swirling around with those high catches. And then their batting so controlled. That was very good. And Eknor, Singh and Apal both batted really well. And, to say deserved winners is an understatement. That was convincing.
Well, we can tell you that they will be taking on Western Suburbs.
Wow.
6 for 150, getting the job done. I said Josh Clark finishes 46 not out. Michael Dawson 23 not out. So it will be a Randy Pete's Western Suburbs Grand Final. I said.
I think we might be seeing it here.
Yeah, well, I said that was what the rumour was, but we will allow the team at Cricket New South Wales to update. So if you want to find out where the game will be, check out Play HQ later tonight or tomorrow for that. Tail of the tape for this game. Randy Pete's batting. Austin Moore, he was caught by Bolton off the bowling of Joseph, 1 off 5 deliveries. Anthony Sams, he was caught by Joseph off the bowling of Andrew Bolton, 38 off 22, 4 fours, 2 sixes. Eknor Singh, he finishes not out, 57 off 44 with 8 boundaries. And Uppal finishes not out, 34 off 24 with 3 boundaries. There's 8 extras, 2 for 138, 15.4 overs. The bowling for Manly, his 2 overs costing 15. Joseph 1 over, 1 for 14. Evans 3 overs, none for 29. Dillon 3 overs, no wicket for 23. Osborne 3.4 overs, none for 32. And Bolton 3 overs, 1 for 23. So as I said, it's going to be a cracking game next week. As I said, this will be a fire Randy Pete side. And a Western Suburbs team that obviously has been in the headlines thanks to one Harjit Singh. Can you imagine some of the big hitting we've seen from him over the last few weeks with these boundaries here? I said, if I was in these...
No apartment block is safe.
Is he explosive batter, yeah?
Well, he made 300 in a one-day match. 300 in a one-day match.
And it was like, 36?
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, and he came in the 11th over.
Oh
There's some highlights. I'll share them with you during the week. You can check him out.
Yeah,
as
it
well.
was insane.
Yeah, absolutely insane.
What was it? This competition, like the one-day comp?
No,
yeah,
it was the
one day,
the Premier Cricket one-day comp.
Yeah, so the top. Yeah.
So the Belvedere Cup. So
300 in a one-day match.
Yeah,
what did the team get?
335 or something like that.
Well, I'll tell you. We'll look it up. But yeah, look, absolutely insanity there. As said, it has seen him pick up a spot in the New South Wales second 11 side, but.
Let's get him in the Big Bash.
I'm sure they'll try. I'm sure he'll try as well. But as I said, absolutely ridiculous scenes there. But 314 off 42, 142, 12 fours, 35 sixes, out of 5 for 483, Sydney Cricket Club. So, yeah, we'll find you those highlights during the week, Kiwi.
Right.
You can get ready for next week's game.
I've got to do my research on that.
Yeah, you certainly do.
I definitely do now.
But, yeah, so that's some craziness we can look forward to next week. I said Georgia, yeah, it'll be a great game, the Randy Pete's versus Western Suburbs, won't it?
Oh, and look, the grand finals are always a great game as well. They're a great time. It's fantastic atmosphere as well. But I think with two amazing teams who know their games, know what their plan is, it is going to be a headliner for sure.
Definitely for sure. So before we do leave you here, a few of the round the grounds for the first grade women's competition. So we gave a lot of those updates earlier in the day, but the ones that have been completed out at Raby number 1, Parramatta 4 for 120, Campbelltown Camden chasing that down 2 for 123. At Raby number 2, Penrith finishing 6 for 83, Bankstown 4 for 84 in reply. At Drummoyne, Sydney getting the win there, 4 for 164. And Gordon finishing 6 for 97. And the late game up at Mark Taylor Oval, still in progress. Sydney Uni 3 for 150 and Northern Districts none for 42 in reply. As said, hit up the Play Cricket app or Play HQ to get all those scores and to find out the winner. Where the winners of today will be playing in the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup final. Next week, Sunday, 2:30 p.m. As I said, it's going to be a cracker. The Randy Pete's taking on Western Suburbs. So thank you, Kiwi.
Not a problem.
Georgia, always a pleasure. But yeah,
Always.
Let's do it all again next Sunday.
We certainly will.
Deja vu.
So that is.
I had that yesterday.
Oh, here we go.
Different story. That was at home.
No.
Sorry.
You're just watching the Kiwis getting rained out against England. But as I said, as we do leave you here from Coogee Oval, Randy Pete's get the job done by 8 wickets, 8 for 238 over Manly Warringah. You have been listening to our coverage here of the Kingsgrove Sports Centre T20 Cup on Sydney Sports Radio, Triple H 100.1 FM, delivered by our great station sponsors in Menulog.
mate. All's well.